Welcome, guys. This is Casey is Raw, and we rebranded this show from Wednesday Night Firecracker to Wednesday Night Nitro. That was not the uh, idea for the podcast name. Oh shit! I got the deity in the chat. What's going on, man? There's Mikkel in the chat as well. I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling good, Mikkel. Sorry about that, bro. Watched AEW. It was pretty good. It was I was, oh, there's AJ.
What's
There
going
we
on?
go. Oh, nothing much. Hopefully it runs a little bit better. It started up with the internet a lot faster. It went pretty quick because I just pulled it out of the router and just, yeah, DD. Let me put the link into my in the
Oh, is
chat.
DD coming on?
I guess so.
Hell yeah, another fucking Raiders fan. I've talked to him a few times on like Twitter, but like that dude is fucking cool, man.
Oh yeah. He doesn't show up as much as he used to, like with Derailed, but we had a blast doing Less Than Serious. What sucked less than Serious was supposed to happen Sunday, but it kept on getting later and later and later. It was like 9-10 o'clock. I just eventually told the Rose, like, I'm heading to bed. I'm tired.
Oh yeah, man, I totally hear you on that.
Yeah. Well, and he said he was gonna get Kratos to join. I was like, that's fine. I'm like, if I have the energy come, but it just didn't happen. But and now he's not gonna do the video game awards. I was looking forward to do that with Kratos and the Rose, but I think the Rose is just extremely busy. So
oh yeah, he's got his family to take care of and stuff.
Yeah,
that's totally understandable.
Well, oh shit. Oh, there's Mikkel.
Happy birthday, Michael.
What's up, Mikkel?
Thought you weren't coming on because you weren't feeling good.
I'm not. I'm sorry, Casey, but
what up?
What's up, DD?
What's up, peoples?
Shit. I'm fucking full. My fat ass is full, man. Fucking just had fucking big boy. I feel good.
Nice. I might be on Friday.
Michael looks like he's on some fucking trip going on.
I fell down on my A, and I'm not gonna be on the night. So have a good show.
Have a good one, Michael. Happy birthday.
Friday.
Happy birthday, Mike.
Hello, AJ. Hello, KD. Hi, DD.
See you, buddy.
See ya.
All right, Michael.
Did you just say DD?
Yeah, he just
I can't say much. I mean, how long did I call you DD?
Exactly.
DD. How long did it take me to find? I mean,
it took me forever. It took you years, Casey. Years. So I had an idea I had an idea that I wanted to see if like what you thought about this. So I don't know if you've seen like when they like when some YouTubers decide to rate like cartoons from the 90s, video games, etc. And
oh yeah, that sounds
S
great.
tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, D tier, and F tier. So you being a video game person, Casey, and I don't know if you knew this about me, but I've been playing video games all my fucking life. Now I can't afford to have the collection you have, but I do have extensive knowledge on a lot of video games like Resident Evil, Super Smash Brothers, Mario. I think I still have my Super Nintendo somewhere. So
it's funny you said that. I'm actually doing a few videos with the Super Nintendo, and this one is actually my childhood one that I bought when I was a kid, and it's falling apart. The AC plug-in is breaking apart. It's breaking apart, but I hear that's pretty common. I mean, it's 30 plus years old.
I'm gonna say the fucking 30 plus years. That shit's older than me.
Yeah.
So
you're younger than 30 right now, DD?
Oh, he's young.
Actually, I just turned 32.
Oh, he's only a year younger than me. Okay.
I thought you were younger than that.
No, I was born in 90. God. Exactly in 90, actually.
Oh, wow.
I used to hate when I go to the gas station and they're like, I see, like, in the 90s, it's like they're okay to smoke now. Like it seemed like 1990, and now that number is even into 2000 now, apparently.
Oh, yeah, dude. It makes me feel old now. But you think about it this way, you're like 41, almost 42, right, Casey?
I'm 40, almost 41.
Jesus.
Okay, well, think about this. 20 years ago, back in the 90s, dude, you were 20, almost 20, right?
Well, I was 18 in 2000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yep. Yeah, because I graduated in 07. That's right.
I was in 07. I was 17.
Yeah.
That was before I moved to Pennsylvania. I moved to Pennsylvania in late 08. So,
have you been, Casey? Have you been keeping up with football?
We were just going to talk about that today too. You're going to talk about the CFP and the NFL.
I have watched this many games this year.
Wow. And this is the year you should be watching, you, Andrew.
Oh, yeah, those Cowboys.
Unfucking believable. That should be my rating at 9 and whatever.
They're not going to beat the fucking Eagles, though. They're fucking, 11-1?
Yeah. Honestly, I think that'll be a great game to watch. And I think that's a Christmas Eve. No, what day is that? I know that's somewhere next week.
I can't look it up. Casey, can you look it up on your computer by chance?
And this is what angers me the most. If you go back and look at the day that me and Frank did the NFL draft 2 years ago, not last year, but 2 years ago, the Cowboys drafted Micah Parsons. Now, if you look at that stream, I said yelling off the top of my fucking head, the Raiders should get Micah Parsons. He's right there for the taking. Right fucking there.
Dude, think about it. We're both fucking Raiders fans. Think about it this way. That he fucking never drafts good. Come on.
I know.
The only good draft pick we've ever had was Woodson. And fucking that was it.
Fast forward to last year, when or the year before, when Henry Ruggs, CeeDee Lamb, and Jerry Jeudy were all up for grabs. And I said, out of these three, I love Henry Ruggs' speed, but CeeDee Lamb is more complete.
I would have picked CeeDee Lamb.
The fuck do we do? We grab Henry Ruggs, and he's in jail now.
Yep, and he was a dumb fuck, and he deserves to be in prison.
Unfucking believable, man.
You kill an innocent fucking woman and her fucking dog because you wanted to be fucking piss ass drunk doing fucking 150 down the fucking freeway, the Vegas Strip. You belong in fucking prison. You dumb son of a bitch.
And you know what the crazy thing is? The NFL has a program where you could call and they'll come pick you up. You don't have to pay. They'll come pick you up.
That's the thing is, he didn't want to leave his fucking precious fucking car at the fucking bar or at the Top Golf. It's like, you're a fucking idiot.
Jesus, man. Casey, the Cowboys have a legit shot at making the NFC Championship game. I can't believe
this way.
Keeping up with that.
The Detroit Lions have a fucking shot, and we don't. Tell me that.
Actually, after we won this recent game, our playoff chances increased by 50%. Honestly, our next 3 games are winnable. Absolutely.
But Didi, think about this way: we were a playoff team last year, and we started fucking shit.
I blame McDaniels for sure. McDaniels is to blame 100% without a doubt.
I think you're freezing, Casey.
God damn.
You are freezing.
God damn, I had to switch over to my hotspot.
Yeah, please donate. Casey needs new internet.
Gotta switch over to my cock spot.
Or fucking
his cock spot?
My trot spot.
Oh, I mean, actually, so
well,
so I don't know why.
Casey looks like he's on. Casey looks like he's on the Verizon commercial. All right, it's a little better now.
Why is that? Is it because? Yeah, it should be because I'm using my fucking hotspot.
Yeah, no, that's way better now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, see, now you're sounding better, Casey. There you go.
Way better.
So get.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So get this shit. So I had a video. It's in private right now, and it already got hit with copyright.
How do we get hit with copyright? Casey's dead.
Casey died.
So,
Jesus Christ, where are you? Are you in a fucking canyon or something? Where are you?
Dude, he's in the middle of fucking Oklahoma. What the hell do you expect?
You know what? If it keeps this up, I might just have to restart the computer. I don't know why he's doing that.
He's doing Oklahoma drills with his internet.
Omaha.
At least I can hear you now.
Hey, if it does go down again, just restart it, dude. That's all you gotta do. Can you stream from your fucking
So get this. So I was from my phone, yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is it would look like shit. And
it looks shit like shit, dude.
It already looks like shit, Casey.
Yeah, it can't get any worse.
Well, I don't know about that. It could very possibly get worse.
It's possible. I mean, it's shut down. That's even worse. But it seems like it's okay now. But
where's the Rose? Does Rose come on here every now and then or no?
He's too good for me.
Oh, did you hear text what he said?
No.
He said Dallas plays the Eagles on Christmas Eve.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
you know what? Not only they do that, I mean, they'll play on Christmas, but they play on Thanksgiving. Do you think they get a better payday for working those holidays?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Well, it's still a paycheck, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, if a normal person works on a holiday like that, they get extra pay. You know.
Yeah, but think about it this way, Casey. We're not all making millions of fucking dollars a fucking week either. You're not making $1 million. I sure the fuck ain't. Indeed, he sure the fuck ain't. And I don't think Tex is making $1 million either. Right. By God, he ran away.
By God. But
by God.
I was trying to, before everything went hell in the handbasket, I was uploading a video to YouTube, and it just got wrapped up, but I was doing that on my phone, uploading that. There's the again. But I have this video that's in private, but it's already got hit with copyright. So,
okay. I thought you were saying this stream got hit with copyright.
No.
I'll say, what, are they going to get that pissed off because you were using the word nitro?
It was me. I hit you with copyright.
That son of a bitch.
It was me, Austin!
Well, if you're going to do that, you got to go the whole way. You got to say, it was me all along.
It was me. It was me all along, Austin. It sounds like the Cookie Monster taking a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. You all right, Casey?
What, who? Vince McMahon or me? Yeah, I'm fine.
My impression
is fine.
Vince McMahon.
No, we were talking about your signal.
Yeah, you keep talking and then all of a sudden it just goes dead silent.
Yeah. Like you sound like one of those Japanese like TV shows.
I frozen again.
Frozen again.
I might have to switch over back to Wi-Fi. I never
Go
had
for it.
this much problem.
This has never happened on the show ever.
I never had.
Jesus Christ. What do you have, Tommy's internet? What the fuck's wrong with you, Casey?
Right. Why don't you do what Boogie did and smash your internet?
Well, I switched back to Wi-Fi. So, I mean, both of them says I have great signal. So, I'm thinking
yeah, right now you're good.
Yeah, right now you're good.
Why don't you use what Drew did? Use Skype or something.
Casey doesn't like
well,
using
if we're
Skype.
Gonna do... No, I don't mind using Skype. The problem is I'm still working on OBS. And I'm an idiot, so it takes me a little longer to figure that shit out, and this is a lot easier than trying to figure out OBS. So
that's true.
But and I pay for this shit too for StreamYard, so you figure I should get better service.
I'll say the user interface is a lot easier on guests, and I assume you. But
yeah,
the trade-off is the signal is kind of shit.
Oh yeah,
but no, it is very easy. It was very easy to come in here. It's a lot better than using what's the Discord. I fucking hate Discord.
Yeah, I hate Discord too. And plus, I have problems with Discord too because let's say I'm waiting on hold, and a lot of times someone will move me up, and mainly on the phone. And when someone moved me up to the call, I would not connect. It would say I'm disconnected, and now
you look really good. Your picture and audio, everything looks better.
I might have found the spot in the collection room where I got.
Where is that at?
Well, I mean, it's a little closer to the kitchen door.
Yeah, you know where he raped his dog.
Oh, come on, that's fucked up.
Maybe open.
How's your mom doing, man?
Oh, she's good. Is she
out of the hospital?
Yeah, she was actually hanging out with her dad yesterday, and
really?
looked like she was gonna hang out with him again, but for the night. But she was back here, and she helped me shave my head too. So,
okay.
Do I look like really white right now?
Yeah, you're pasty. Like you're glowing. You look like a ginger.
You look like you ate a light bulb.
He looks like Seamus is like his brother or something.
I just noticed it's like getting super white. What the fuck?
You look like you ate a fluorescent light bulb.
He's Uncle Fester.
Tex asked me, it's like, you needed help shaving your head? Yeah, because when I'm doing the back, I don't like to have like, sometimes I'll have a a few hairs here and there, and then of course someone's gonna say, "Oh, you missed a spot." So yes, I needed help shaving my head, a-hole. I didn't perfect the whole thing with holding the mirror and looking back and shaving the back. I just kind of like go.
I agree. Yeah, I agree with Tex. You gotta just wax it like he does. Just fucking a big glob of wax on your fucking head and just rip it off.
He says he shaves his head
and his taint.
How would you know? Did he tell you? Did he tell you randomly, or did you just see pictures of Tex's taint?
I mean, look at Tex. I assume you just know.
Oh, I am so glad that it's working better.
Oh yeah, you sound a lot better, dude. This is better because before it sounded like shit.
Oh yeah, it was. I like I said, I think StreamYard. So
I wish I could talk to Frank. Because I told him literally like 2-3 weeks ago. I'm like, yeah, you guys are my Super Bowl favorites. And then Jimmy G breaks his fucking leg. That has to fucking blow. Because I swear to God, they were going to that fucking Super Bowl.
Oh shit! We got a new caller.
Who do we got?
Casey, explain this to me. Why do you need help shaving your own head? Do your arms not reach the back of your head?
Well, no, he has T-Rex arms.
Well, I mean, it's not as easy as you have to hold.
Actually, it is pretty easy. I've been shaving my head by myself for about 12 years now, so it's not hard.
Well, okay, maybe I'm lazy and it's easier for me to do the front.
There's the real answer right there. I knew we would get to the bottom of it. This whole, I can't do it. Oh, okay.
I mean, it's easier. I mean, if I can get someone can do the back of my neck and in the back of the head, I mean, it's easier.
Okay, so you do realize, the process of shaving the back of your head to keep from cutting yourself, you tilt your head down so that skin tightens up, and you shave it up. You realize that, right? It's not hard.
Casey says that's a 3-person job for his big ass.
Well,
it's a 3-person job, and he has to get a permit from the city to get back to that part. But hey, what you gonna do? So.
Oh, that's funny.
But I mean, hold on. Do you use a razor or do you use a trimmer?
Razor, shaving cream.
No, I don't do that. I just use a trimmer.
Yeah, no. I like it smooth. That's what Dee Dee's old little lady loves it whenever I rub my head down there on her. She can't get enough of it, so she digs it. When I'm all aerodynamical, pleasuring her because Dee Dee sucks at it, so
Joke's
it's all
on
good,
you.
but hey,
I have a boyfriend.
Joke's on you. I don't care, so you do what you want. So it's all good.
Oh, you know what? I'm glad. You know what? I'm glad you two are here with me and AJ. I was telling AJ before bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah, allergies.
Before we went live, I was telling AJ an idea I was going to go for is that
you shave your head with a butter knife.
I was going to say we talked about this about transsexuals being in sports, and before.
What about trannies? What?
Well, I was talking to one of the guys at my job, and he was talking about
one of the guys or one of the guys.
Six and say, do you know it's a guy if you're talking about trannies?
Well, I assume it's a dude.
Did you assume their gender, Casey?
Don't ever assume.
Did you do a cup check? Because that's the only way you can know. A cup check is a must.
Well, at first, he would ask. We were talking about how many genders there are now.
2.
And,
there's only
there's 2.
Well, we were talking about that. It's like there's going to be some idiot that's going to be identified as a tree. So,
well, see, those people need to be drowned for the good of humanity. That's what needs to happen
here. Yeah, exactly. And like I said to you earlier, Casey, I'm ignorant to the subject. We don't really have that here in Michigan. I haven't seen any of it, so I don't know.
You gotta have.
See,
no, dude. Usually I'm fucking working like a fucking 60-hour week. I don't really pay attention to nothing.
Here's the problem. Ronald Reagan, when he was president, he basically shut down all the loony bins that were in this country, and it turned all of them loose. And those people proceeded to have children with one another. Now we have to deal with the children of those morons because they were confused.
Oh, you mean Zoomers?
Don't know. Put whatever label on them you need to. That's fine. I don't care.
I call them Zoomers. They're fucking those SJW libtards. That's
I call them mentally retarded people that need to be.
Hey, now let's not talk about Mikkel that way. That's not nice. I love you, Mikkel. Happy birthday to you, bud.
I mean, I'll go back to my classic example. If I come to you and say, "Hey, AJ, I'm going to cut off my left arm. I don't feel like I need it." Does that sound like a good idea?
Fuck no. That sounds like stupid. I'd say you're a fucking idiot and go kill yourself.
So if I came up to you and said, "Hey, AJ, I don't think I need this penis anymore. I don't feel like I really need it. I feel like a woman these days." So, should that not elicit the same response? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it
sounds like you're trying to be a woman. That's what it seems like to me. Like any guy in his right mind wants to cut his dick off to be less than, then I think you got a problem.
If you don't feel like you were born in the right body, you have a mental condition, not a physical problem. So go get pills for it.
To me, I really don't care either way. I mean, honestly, I hate to say this. If I find out like a woman I'm dating and she's like, "I used to be a dude," I'll be like, "Okay, I'm sorry, no."
So what are you still gonna do?
I would first of all, actually, if okay, let's say this happened. Let's play this
out. You want to know something funny about that, Casey? If they lie to you, by the definition of rape, that could be considered rape. If they lie to you about being a man.
That's actually true.
Yeah, I agree. That is technically rape if you think about it.
How?
So, but hang on a minute. Hang on. Casey, are you saying you'd be okay dating a woman that used to be a man? Is that what you were alluding to?
No, I'm saying
Casey likes men.
That's true. He has said it multiple times on this show. He has said if you would suck a dick for a video game. He has said it on this podcast. Everybody has heard it.
Oh, hold on.
We can get the clip if we need to. Yes, we can get the clip.
That's different though.
Hell, even Melissa heard you say that.
That's for profit.
Is Melissa a guy?
No, that's his ex-girlfriend. She's a
so
lady.
Casey's willing to go gay for pay, but he won't do it for free. Gotcha.
Exactly. Well, I'm just saying that, like, if I go on a date with someone and she's like, before we do anything physical, I want to tell you that I used to be a dude. I'm like,
okay, but hang on. What would your response be when the Frankenstein creature tells you that?
Casey'd be like, "That's kind of hot."
Six would say, "Would you already have a chubby in your britches, or what are we dealing with here?"
I don't know how I would react.
Typical cowboy fan.
Casey, let me ask you this question. How can you not tell what a guy looks like and a girl looks like? Even with a guy that has makeup on and fucking has long hair and has all this fucking shit done to him. How can you not tell it's a fucking dude and not a chick? Come on, let's be fucking real.
Oh, dude. There's some people.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is. I'm telling you.
What the fuck?
There is some people that you would not know they used to be a dude. Now, their transsexual.
Show some pictures, because I like I said, I'm
no,
ignorant
AJ,
to a
no, we're not going to open that.
We're going down a very slippery
box.
slope
We're not.
now.
No. I'm putting a stop to that right now. No.
Like I said, I'm ignorant to the subject, dude. I'm a working man. I bust my ass 60 hours a day. I ain't got time for this shit.
You can be ignorant, but we don't have to look at trannies on case you show to make you intelligent. I'm not willing to do that.
Hey, that's
bad enough.
like I said,
it's bad enough we have to watch the Cowboys, and that's pretty close.
Oh.
Hey, those Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl, so kiss our ass. Okay? That's all I got to say. So,
but
it's all good.
But the whole thing we were talking about before, I was trying to bring up the point, like how I feel like if a man transitions into a woman and then he goes into a woman's sports and dominates, I feel that guy should not, she should not be allowed to do.
No, they shouldn't.
No, I agree. If you're fucking born a male, you should be in male sports. If you're a woman, you should be in women's sports. That's just how the nature of the land is.
Sea fighter who transitioned to a girl and then just fucking left everyone a bloody mess. Like, that's so unfair.
See,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
the chat is blowing up.
I think Conor McGregor should
There's
just
people in here?
There was 9 of them in here.
Oh, wow.
Conor McGregor should identify as a woman and just wear like a sports bra, right? Change nothing else. Like, he stays exactly the same as he is. He just wears the sports bra and goes, "Yeah, I'm a chick now." He wins all of the women's UFC titles, and then he just like changes back. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm a man again. Don't worry about it. I just got all these belts." That's what he should do. Just for the practical joke for it. That would be hilarious.
Well,
he needs to transition his broken leg to not broken.
Well, I think God will take care of that for him and heal it over time, but it is what it is.
Well,
so.
I mean, what's the qualification for sports like this? I mean, do you have to have your testicles removed? And it's like, oh, he's no longer a dude no more. A
year ago, one of my kids was she was playing JV basketball. It was her first year to make the team. And a school came to play us, and they had one of them trainee boys on their team. And we're just a small town school. Like, you don't see this stuff here, right? And
you live in rural Texas, so yeah.
As they're practicing, I see this,
Texas.
And I go, "Wait a minute, what is that thing?" And I'm talking to my grandpa, and I look down, and there's a boy on the court. And I went to the ref, who was from our school. He's a friend of mine. I said, "Hey, that's a boy right there. That ain't no girl, you know." And like, they wouldn't let him play because, you know,
hey,
he was not a sheep. So. Right. So, yeah. It's bullcrap, dude.
Well, I totally agree. I felt, but at the same point, like, if, let's say the woman wants to get into man sport, she's good enough. I think she's okay to join, but.
No, that's stupid. No, okay. First of all, women's sports suck. Let's just be real.
I agree.
Women's sports are terrible.
I don't know. I enjoy watching volleyball when they jump up and down a lot.
Okay, well, I enjoy that too, but it's not for their athletic ability. We both know what we're talking about.
I never said anything about athletic ability. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Athletically, I have no urge to watch women's sports. Now, if you want to put some chick out there with, you know, nice implants and bleached blonde hair bouncing around, you have my attention and my money, sir. But other than that, I don't really care. So,
well, I mean, they say cheerleading is a sport, but you don't see them winning like points. Yes, they go competition.
Well, see, no, cheerleaders don't win points. They win money from the rich football players that they end up married to. So they get their reward too. So it's okay.
Somebody humming like someone's fucking smoke detector.
Yeah, that's like,
yeah. Who the fuck is baking cookies?
Like,
I don't think my smoke detectors even have a battery in them, so I think I'm okay.
Like,
except if my house catches fire, then I won't know about it till it's too late. But it's okay.
Holy shit! Get the moonshine out real quick.
Well, no. If that's the case, I'm just going to let it all burn and collect the insurance money. Then go buy something nicer. So
there you
it's
go.
all good.
So I have a question because I was watching the fucking NFL. Why are the Cowboys have a red, white, and blue stripe opposed to their normal helmet stripe?
That was for it was a charity thing that they were doing. They did it back in the 70s. One game. If you go back and look, I think it was 1976 they did it. There's a picture of Roger Staubach, and he's got the red, white, and blue stripe on his helmet. And it was in honor of some military thing because they're wearing.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
They were honoring the French.
No, God.
No.
It was something to do with the Marines, I want to say. It was a one time. I liked it. I wish they'd leave it on there because they are America's team. It kind of fit. You know what I'm saying? I like it.
Well, first off, no, they're not. No, they're not. They're not American.
They're Americans.
That's a self-proclaimed thing that you guys started for some reason.
Well, it's because we're the best and all of y'all suck. So it's okay. I mean,
Jesus,
we know. Do we need to start counting Super Bowl rings?
The last time you guys had a Super Bowl ring, I was shitting my diaper.
Well, to be fair, you were also doing that earlier today too, but we're not going to talk about that in embarrassment, so it's okay.
We can say the same thing because our last Super Bowl was when Return of the Jedi came out, so we have no room to talk.
Well, we went to the Super Bowl in 2002 and got fucked over.
And we got fucking our asses handed to us by fucking Chucky.
The only way Vegas is going to the Super Bowl is if they buy a ticket. So do what y'all need to do. But when the Cowboys are up there winning the Super Bowl and we got 6 rings,
I would laugh if it was the Cowboys versus the Lions and the Lions beat the Cowboys. I would laugh my ass off.
That's not going to happen.
I don't know. You're right, Tex. With Dak Prescott's amazing clock management skills, I'm sure you'll win plenty more games.
Well, like I said, the Cowboys play the Eagles. The Eagles have a 3-game lead on the Cowboys right now. The Eagles would have to just basically stop winning at this point for the Cowboys to catch them. I think the Eagles win the NFC East, but Cowboys will beat the Eagles on Christmas Eve. I'll tell you that right now.
I want everyone's division winners.
I don't know every other division.
I can tell you a few. I can tell you.
Okay,
well, give me the winner of the AFC North.
AFC North?
Yeah.
I'm going Buffalo.
No, that's the East. That's East. He said North.
Is that the East? Okay.
Yeah, the North, I would say probably the Baltimore Ravens. I'll say Ravens. I think the Ravens could.
He's hurt.
Oh, yeah. He could, yeah. Okay, what about the East?
East? Ooh.
I'd say Buffalo.
Good. Buffalo looks good.
I'll say Buffalo.
Bills will win the.
I'm gonna go Bills on that.
Will be in the Super Bowl with Dallas.
What about the South?
I'm calling that as well.
The AFC South.
The Titans look like they have that kind of wrapped up. Honestly,
I was gonna say the Titans too. What about the West? Obviously, it's Kansas City.
Kansas City, yeah, they have that wrapped up too.
Okay, what about the NFC North? I say it's gonna be I want to say Minnesota, but.
Yeah,
the way Detroit's been playing lately,
you can't go against Minnesota on that. Minnesota, they've been exposed.
We'll find out the Sunday.
They are too far behind. Like they would have to win like 4 games in a row, and Minnesota would have to lose 4 games in a row.
They won 4 games in a row, dude. They literally just won 4 games. I'm not a Detroit Lions fan, but I believe they can fucking do something. They've been they're not the same old Lions like they used to be.
I would have to see the rest of their schedules to see who they play, because if they're winnable games,
somebody will have pull up the schedule. Casey, can you get online right now? Because I'm like I said, I have no internet.
I probably shouldn't because
the last time he tried to pull up a internet deal, the whole stream went to hell. I mean,
the whole child porn came out. It was bad.
Yeah, I know we were all here for this.
He had granny stuff and furries, and it was like a Pee-wee's Playhouse episode you never wanted to see in that thing.
It had Wee Wee's Playhouse instead of Pee Wee's Playhouse. It was pretty bad.
Hold on, what's wrong with granny porn? I mean, some of them have.
Oh, there's plenty. Casey,
what isn't wrong with it?
There's a lot wrong with granny.
I mean, some of them have giant, big, fat, fake tits. So
let me ask you this, Casey: would
any woman can buy those, Casey.
Casey said he likes the little bit of like sour taste there is to the pussy.
Tastes like a dill pickle. Is that what he's into? That dill taste?
Like it tastes like yogurt that's been expired, but only for one day though.
Right. It's like technically Walmart couldn't sell it because it's just one past the due date, but it's not good anymore. But
yeah. I don't know. I think Walmart would sell it.
Oh, you know what's pretty fucked up is that some places, like workplaces that has the candy machine, and they'll stock it, and they won't replace anything that's been expired. I'm like, that shit should be illegal. Like, you buy something and you open it up and it's already bad. Like
the Costanza said the Cowboys were honoring Joe Compton with that stripe.
Yeah. Hold on.
No, they were honoring. No. All of the other Marines except for Joe Compton. If you look on the back of the helmet, there's a small decal on the back that says "except for Compton, he sucks." Like they just, I don't know why they threw that in there, but they felt like it. So it wasn't my decision, Joe. Don't get mad at me, but
Hold on. I got a question because Costanza made this comment. He said the NFL is rigged since COVID. Every Super Bowl is hosted.
It's been rigged since before then. It's been rigged since Vegas and big money got involved.
Okay, hold on. Let's get this straight. I understand Los Angeles won it last year. Arizona's not winning it this year. And fucking Vegas sure the fuck isn't winning it next year. Let's get that fucking out of the way right now.
Arizona's defense couldn't stop a bad JV team. And I'm talking on the high school level.
Right.
You know what? Who's the worst team right now?
The Raiders? No, not the Raiders. It's the Texans.
No. Yeah, I think the Texans are at the bottom.
The Raiders Texans, are number 2.
Texans, Raiders, and I think what's New Orleans Raiders? I know they're not doing well this year.
Well, you know what? They need to take the worst record team and put them against like either a college football team or a high school football team.
They've done that before in the past, like 20 or 30 years ago. They did that.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to see if that like some of these colleges compete the NFL.
Yeah. That's why you put Texans against my Georgia Bulldogs. My Georgia Bulldogs would probably blow out the Texans.
And that would be sad because like those people are making millions of dollars.
So is the college football players now. They're getting paid like a lot of money.
That's what the whole NIL thing is in college football. Not every college player is making money, but they now have the ability to make money.
You know why they have those, right?
Oh shit. Tex, I think you started something.
What I do?
Who'd you start jerking off?
It's Compton.
The one Marine that the Cowboys don't care about. That's cool. I'm all right with
that. What's up, Joe?
Hold on, nothing. Just literally got in the driveway.
Well, I mean, let's be fair. Compton did say, and we can go back and get the clips on this, he doesn't care about a sport unless it has a motor in it, right? So he shouldn't care what the Dallas Cowboys have to say about it.
I don't give a fuck what the Cowboys think.
Thank you. There you go. So he has no reason to be upset. So
as far as I'm concerned, they're the Dallas Cowgirls anyway.
I agree with that.
I still don't
think... your Indianapolis Colts, they're doing real. They're representing your state real well. I'm sure Jeff Saturday is real happy that he came to coach that team because y'all are just.
I mean, look at it this way.
Yeah.
Look at it this way. We never had the Jeff Gordon of NFL quarterbacks. You did.
And who would be the equivalent of Jeff Gordon of quarterbacks?
Romo the Homo.
That's true.
Oh,
I agree with that.
Romo, go look up Romo's stats. Look at what he did.
Look at him versus Peyton. There's no contest. Peyton was better.
Well, I mean,
Peyton also had a better team around him too.
All I
yes,
there's no argument right now. Why Romo
there's no
Homo
argument.
Do it?
Hang on. You're getting all your emotions and whatnot. Go change your tampon, Sally. Calm down.
What about someone like Dan Marino who never
Let's
got?
Get ready to
hang
rumble.
on, Casey. Casey, hang on a minute. Joe Compton's in a tizzy, and I need to calm him down. So, he's getting a little emotional. Obviously, Peyton Manning's one of the greatest of all time. There's no arguing that. The man won Super Bowls, obviously. Is Romo in a Manning league? No, and I never said he was. But to be fair, you know as much about football as I do about soccer. So just say, you're just throwing out names that you know are big, but you really have no substance behind it. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. It's all good. I'm not mad at you for it. Ignorance, you shouldn't be punished for ignorance. You should need to be publicly chastised. Is all that you have to do.
They say ignorance of the law. I mean, there's no what do they say? There's no such thing of ignorance of the law.
That's it. I'm decapitating you.
I support that decision. I will hold Casey's shoulders down as he decapitates. I'm willing to do that. Just get a really sharp saw because that thick neck he's got is going to take a while to cut through. So.
At this point, we might as well live in Qatar right now.
We're going to need like either a really big scepter type sword, or what kind of saw do they use to cut down those big oak trees in the forest or whatever?
I don't know, but whatever Aladdin used, I'm gonna kill you with
lumberjack. What the fuck is?
Oh no, we need one of those like 48-inch Polon chainsaws that they use in Texas Chainsaw Massacre to saw through that log of a neck you're dealing with right there. It'll be all right.
Well, I mean, God, that's a horrible way to go. I mean, at least give me the freaking.
I know, right? About killing Casey on air.
You're gonna break the chainsaw using it on Casey.
Well, to be fair, almost every person that I encounter, I plan, if I were to kill them, how would I do it? I don't know why I do that. I've just always felt that. So,
I mean, at least the whole medieval.
Is that Cora?
Yeah, she's in the chat.
Hey, Cora.
I'm sure. I'm getting
Cora.
I'm sure at some point it's going to be. That's a bad touch text. That's illegal text. You can't do that. At some point, that will be said. But
or she'll come on and chastise you for it.
No, Cora's afraid to come on the show because Cora thinks she's better than everybody else. That's what it actually is.
I didn't say. I didn't say that, Cora.
Yeah,
no, I didn't say that. I said that. No, I said that.
But
it's okay.
But can I at least get a recommendation? Like, I don't want a chainsaw. At least give me the guillotine and cut, so it'd be fast and almost.
I'm willing to do the guillotine, but not sharpen the blade.
You're definitely not using my guillotine. You're gonna break it with that big ass neck of yours.
I'm willing to do a guillotine, but I won't sharpen the blades so we at least get 2 whacks. You know what I'm saying? We have to do it more than once.
That'll be interesting. It's like we have to do it like 2 or 3 or even 4 times.
Gamer Shelf said Rose Gaming requested a Ziploc bag of Casey's back hair clippings.
Oh God.
Jesus.
Oh,
that's nasty.
Can you imagine that sweaty smell on that stuff? Oh, golly.
I probably could fill a Ziploc bag with my back hair, probably.
It looked like you, if you shaved Casey's back, it would look like you ran over a Wookiee and it died. That's what it would look like. There would be a pile on the floor.
He looked like you fell on Elf.
Casey lost 30 pounds on Nutrisystem and another 10 when he shaved his back.
Casey doesn't even need a mattress to lay on to be comfortable. He just lays back in the hair, just kind of floats him in the air, and he always, he never had a back problem. It's kind of a convenience for him. It works out. But hey, what are you gonna do?
So you're saying my back hair is my spring?
It's pretty much like a pillow top mattress wherever you lay. That's what you're dealing with. That thick of viscosity of back hair. So.
Gross.
Oh no!
What happened?
Cora says that requires the Casey to actually shave it off instead of letting it grow long enough to braid like Sleppy's beard.
Casey wishes he had the gloriousness of what Sleppy's beard is. Sleppy's beard is on a whole nother level. So, like, Casey's back here has no shot. That doesn't,
Oh no!
That's a whole different thing.
It's been a while since the last time I trimmed my back, and
Jesus.
Did you have your mom help you with that?
I was fixing to say he did say that.
Shave my back.
He did say that he needed his mother to help him shave his head because it was too hard. I don't even want to know.
Oh my God, I don't even want to know.
That poor woman.
What's wrong? Hold on, let me ask you. What's wrong?
Casey's gonna give his mom a heart attack.
What's wrong if my mom?
Could you shave my balls for me? Help me.
She's gonna.
You pulled a Buff Bagwell. You pulled a Buff Bagwell, Casey. That's what you did.
Well, I mean, what's wrong of having her?
Casey is now Buff Bagwell of the community.
Oh Jesus!
What's wrong asking her to shave the back of? No, shaving my back. What's wrong with that?
Because next thing it's going to be your ass crack and your ball sack.
Oh, I can do my ball sack by myself. I don't, but ass crack, I'm going to need help.
Oh God!
Oh, this is going into a place that I'm no. Not today, Shake.
It's like I'm like, all right, Mom, let me spread my cheeks. You gotta get some of those hairs.
Oh, Lord help us! Send the asteroid now, God. Send it now.
Oh no.
I'm not going to talk about that because if I do, I'm going to get a visual in my head that I'm never going to get out. So we're going to move on. We're going to move forward. So, anyways, back to NFL football and something that these folks talk
your
about.
audience.
So, right. So, either way, Casey, don't the Raiders suck? Like, they're just the worst team ever, right? Like, nobody should ever be a fan of them, and they should be ashamed if they are, correct? Yes.
I would say yes, but
let's see. There you go.
Cora, she clipped that.
I told you.
Jesus.
I guarantee you that will end up in Drew's hands.
Did she just call us toddlers?
So.
What?
Did she just call us toddlers?
No, she said have fun, toodles.
Oh, toodles. Okay, I thought she said
have fun, turtles.
I like turtles. Remember that kid hit his old face
paint
up and whatnot?
Hold on, I didn't say gross.
He reminds me of Casey.
Who?
No, Casey, I got a feeling, like I said, somebody gonna clip that and send that to old Gatekeeper over there on Twitter at Gatekeeper51. And yeah, and there, there have been some rumblings that there might be a reunion at some point sooner or later. I won't confirm or deny anything, but I got a feeling that might be held against you one day, Casey. So
it doesn't shock. It doesn't shock me because I was playing Fortnite and I got clipped by TSS about because I was saying something about like I was hoping for something big, like and I said I hope something juicy is gonna come tomorrow. So so he got
so
that.
Is the Rose coming to hang out with you? Is that what you're talking about, or what's going on?
Well, actually, we're supposed to be on the show together tomorrow, but he had to cancel. So I'll probably go live by doing that. So.
Oh, was that the video game thing you was talking about or something?
Yeah, it's the video game awards. I couldn't care less about the awards. The only thing I like is to watch the new games being announced. That's the whole point for me. I couldn't care less who had the best music or who had the best artist or whose janitor did the best cleaning up.
I don't as big of a fan of movies as I am. If I don't watch the award shows for those, I'm definitely not watching video game awards. So I'm good.
Well, I'd rather watch video game awards than anything with movies or music. And honestly, both of those, they already get millions of dollars. I mean, now they want their own fucking trophies. I mean, at least these people who works on video games actually doing some work.
Now, okay, question.
Yes.
Okay, let's say I were to win voice actor of the year for video games. Okay, if I was an actor and I won, male lead of the year, I would get more acting jobs of better pay. What comes of the video game side? What's the upside to winning these awards?
Well, I mean, I guess so. These people, have that as on their resume. You say,
I mean, okay. Well, basically, what I'm asking here is, are there famous video game people? Because I don't know of any.
Oh yeah, there's this one Japanese guy from. There's several Japanese guys in video games companies, but I don't know their names by heart. I know
So this is one of those things where they're really big in Japan, but America really doesn't care, basically.
No, that's not. It's just like the Rose would be like, oh, it's this dude because he knows how to pronounce it a lot better than I could, or Hero. Like I was gonna try to pronounce one, but the guy who did
we don't
Metal Gear Solid, the guy who did that series, and the person who did Mario games, Donkey Kong games, and Zelda. There's a Nani.
What's up, Nani?
So what do these voice actors make? Money? How much money do they make to voice? Insert random video game character.
Voice? I don't know. If it's a well-known actor, I assume at least thousands of dollars. I mean, Kevin Spacey did one before he got canceled.
Well, Kevin Spacey also did Little Children, but that's beside the point. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying because he was a big part of this. It's one of those first-person shooter games. It could have been like Modern Warfare, something like that. But oh gosh, I'm trying to think. Other people. I mean, some people do voices all the time from voice actors. So I mean, it's common. It's kind of like how people goes to the cartoon movies. They'll lend their voices to those, even though it'd probably be cheaper to have someone else. Then let's get Tim Allen to play fucking Buzz Lightyear. I'm like, you could save millions of dollars and have some random dude. It's like, oh, you got a nice voice. You want to be in this cartoon movie and do?
If Casey were going to voice a video game character,
let's have Lizzo play the Little Mermaid.
I wonder who Casey would be. Who could we have him voice?
Mr. Potato Head and
Toys? Yeah, I can see that.
I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Oh, dadgum. I seen it.
What's the guy who's the leader of the little yellow things?
The Minions?
Yellow thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Minions?
Yeah.
Who's the
Group?
leader of them? The
Gru?
bald guy.
Oh,
Yeah, there
no,
you go, Casey.
that's Steve Carell from The Office. That's who does that. He's actually pretty fun. I actually like Minions. I've seen all of them with the kids. I love that movies. No.
Like-
Pac-Man. I can see Casey as a Pac-Man. That Casey's got
No,
a
no,
Pac-Man.
no, Tex. I got a better one. One of the
Okay.
two retards off South Park.
Oh,
Oh,
Jimmy and Timmy.
No.
Timmy?
Mikkel is Timmy. He's got that down pat.
Sadly, I don't think we could do that for Mikkel because no one's gonna hear him say Timmy that good. So,
well, that's we.
Jimmy.
Oh no! I'm sorry, Mikkel.
God.
If Casey were on
We're
South
all
Park,
going to hell.
Do y'all remember it was is his name Jimbo, the guy that wears the orange hunting gear all the time?
Stan's uncle.
Stan's uncle. Casey's Jimbo. That's who Casey is. Like that's.
I thought that was Bullfrog.
No, I think he's too.
It's coming right for us. It's coming right for us. Shoot it, Ned.
With the voice box.
There's Man Bear Pig. There's Man Bear Pig. He's right there. I can see him.
No, I mean honestly, that dude, the hunter, I think he's too intelligent for Bullfrog.
Oh,
you have to find someone.
Casey's like Cartman, but he's not vengeful. That's pretty much what Casey is. Like,
hold on, I can be vengeful if I want.
Do you even know how to spell vengeful? Let alone
Casey's like Butters.
And to be fair, he has killed many people, whether he allegedly or not. But he does get credit for a lot of death. So
Casey, I got a better one for Casey. Butters.
What's up, Butters?
Yeah, he's Butters.
No, Butters was a pimp at one point. Casey ain't no pimp.
Yeah, in case he had balls on his chin too. Your point being.
No, see, if Joe Compton was in South Park, he would be Jimbo's friend, the guy that has the thing on his throat. That's who Joe Compton is.
I got a good one for you. Who's crazier? Who's crazier right now, Antonio Brown or Kanye West?
Kanye West. Kanye West. That's his...
See, I don't think Kanye's is. I think Kanye is more of a troll than crazy. I don't.
No, he's prettier than Nutcase.
No, I think Kanye knows exactly what he's doing. I think he's controlled by the left to make conservatives look stupid. I think because think about it. Why
and
else
if you
going
pick
out?
Kanye, Tampa police has issued an arrest warrant for Antonio Brown and is currently looking for him.
Right. I mean, he was. Didn't they have him held in his house and he
barricaded himself in his house. Yes,
he barricaded himself. That's what it was. Yeah, like he had guns and stuff and that. Kanye's not dangerous. I think Kanye's trolling because it entertains him because he's already lost everything as it is. So he just wants the attention at this point.
But think
Antonio
about this
Brown's
way,
an actual criminal.
Well, man,
think about it this way though. How I could agree on both because think about it. A lot of people I was hearing were saying that Alex Jones was more sane than Kanye West.
Oh God!
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm kind of retarded.
I believe in Alex Jones. Alex Jones, if you truly go back and look, he's gotten more right than he has wrong. I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is he's more sane than fucking Kanye is.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think Kanye is controlled opposition. He's posing as somebody on the right by Alex Jones. Just for the sake of my argument here, I'm saying Kanye is controlled by the left. We're going into an election in 2 years, right? So if all of these right-leaning conservative media sources are inviting him on, giving him a platform to speak, somewhat agreeing with him, they can now loop anybody else who's a conservative in with him and use that as a catalyst and an example of why you don't vote right, why you need to vote left. You know what I'm saying?
That makes a good point because that's making people that actually are.
It makes us look terrible. If Kanye's out here, or Ye or whatever crap his name is this week, is out here wearing a ski mask and gloves and a snowboarding jacket when it's 70 degrees in Texas, by the way. It was like 75. It was almost 75 that day. It was not cold. So if he's out here saying, "Oh, Hitler's a good dude," Nazis are fine, he's saying all of these things in a year and a half.
Somebody clip that.
Dee, I've said much worse on here. That's the least of my problems. I'm not even that worse
for the hard R.
So at this point, clip. I don't care. Whatever. So, but in a year and a half, when we're in an election cycle, and the left wants to criticize conservative media, what are they going to show? They're going to show Kanye with Alex Jones. And this is what when Trump's running for president, they're going to say, "Do you want this man in the White House?" And then they're going to put clips of InfoWars with Kanye West in a Trump commercial, or in a commercial that's going against Trump. That's all they're going to do. It's a game. It's a setup. It's they slid a pawn on the chessboard so they can king somebody later.
Who do you think is going to run against Trump for that spot?
DeSantis.
I think it's
That's what they're
Ron DeSantis. There's no way around that.
I'm not gonna lie. DeSantis was he's from my state, and he did one hell of a job during COVID. He didn't shut any of us down. He's like, "Look, guys, if y'all want to fucking die out there, die out there. I don't give a fuck." And we're like, "Fuck yeah, that's what we're talking about."
The only thing that worries me about DeSantis,
I love DeSantis because he didn't shut us down. Everywhere else got shut down except us.
Well, he didn't shut y'all down, but the one thing that worries me about DeSantis, though, is he's more of a Mitt Romney type Republican than a Donald Trump. He wants in with the insiders. Who he's making friends with bothers me. That's the only thing that I have issues with.
I mean, no candidate is going to be perfect, so everyone's going to have some.
I'm not a Trump guy either. I mean, I've criticized Trump for pushing the jab just the same way. I don't like either of them, but that's just the way I am.
Yeah,
I really don't give a fuck.
Compton is see what y'all don't know is when Compton signed up for the military, he was enlisted in Operation Human Shield. So if we ever go to war, he just goes and stands out in front of everybody and just protects the real soldiers. That's what Compton does.
So, obviously, there's no danger because I'm still alive and kicking.
As punishment, you're going to be the human shield for the liberals.
Oh,
I don't even know what a goddamn liberal is.
Compton has to go defend Black Lives Matter. That's what Compton has to do. There you go.
It's like
you have to go have lunch with Antifa.
Oh,
once again, something I don't know what it is. I don't watch the news or politics. I don't care about it.
I mean, I agree. I hate watching the news because it's always all bad shit, and
exactly.
There's three things I do not care about. I have zero belief in: politics, religion, and sports.
Well, two out of the three I agree with.
So pretty much everything that we've talked about on this podcast, Compton doesn't care about, y'all. Just everybody remember that.
Go ahead.
We haven't talked about
me at Marine Soldier 81. I don't give a fuck. Send me the hate.
There you go.
Hold on, we didn't talk about God yet. I mean, we can talk about God.
Oh, we can get there.
But hey, I wanted to get back to Didi because Didi was asking about the last 5 games for the Lions that they play because he didn't think they could do it. This is actually they got a cherry pick. It's easy. Right, they got the Vikings.
That's not easy.
In Detroit. They got the Vikings in Detroit. Listen, just hear
the Vikings will win that.
Then you got the Jets.
Okay.
The Jets beat Buffalo. Don't forget that.
Yeah. Then you got the Panthers.
All right.
They can beat the Panthers.
Then they got the Bears.
Okay.
And then the
I'll go
Packers.
Chicago.
And then
Is
the
that in
Packers, the
Chicago?
last game. No, it's in Detroit. It goes. Listen, this is how it
it's
goes.
It's gonna be fucking cold. Very
cold. This is
cold.
how it goes. It goes Detroit, New York, Carolina, Detroit, Green Bay. That's
I think the only one of those games they'll win will be against. I'll give them Chicago. I'll give them Chicago.
I say Minnesota. I say the Lions win against Minnesota. The Jets. The Panthers.
Maybe the Jets. The Jets
I
is
think
the
they
one
can win
that.
out.
No, they're not going to be. No, you're smoking.
If they lose, it'll be to the Vikings. That's the only team I think they could lose to.
The Jet game, to me, is probably the most interesting on those because the rest of those pretty much are a lock. But depending on which version of the Jets show up, I'm still going to go Jets. I mean, the Jets beat Buffalo. To me, that speaks a lot here.
Well, in the NFC North right now,
I mean,
the Vikings are 10-2, the Lions are 5-7, the Green Bay Packers are 5-8, and the Bears are 3-10.
Okay, but here's the thing with Green Bay, though. Look at how they played, not this week, but last week.
Right.
That was a whole nother team. Like, where did that even come from?
Right.
I don't like to reward inconsistency because one minute they're good, the next minute they're bad. Then
I don't either. But you have to take into account what is a team capable of, and you know.
I mean, you're talking to a Raider fan who we thought we were going to go 11 and something, 12 and something. I know what my team's capable of, but I'm realistic. I'm very realistic that we may not make the playoffs.
Oh, Didi.
We're not making the playoffs.
Didi, I have to bring something up. Don't you remember that deal that deal you had with Drew? I mean, when was that supposed to expire?
Never. As long as Drew still had a show, which he does not.
So
technically he still has a show. Technically he still has a show.
Yeah.
Well, I don't even know what this condition is or
According to Drew, I was to do a face reveal the minute the Raiders or the Cowboys make the Super Bowl. So if I won, he has to wear a Raider jersey for a month on every show he's on. And if he won, I have to show my face on Sunday night, whatever the fuck.
That shows Sunday show.
Well,
that doesn't exist anymore.
Well, yeah. If he specified on the Sunday night derailed show, then I would say legally, you're in the free and clear on that one.
Well, we'll have to talk to Drew about this. I mean,
which is funny because I think this year would have been his best chance.
Yeah, because I'm looking at the
Cowboys
NFC
will be in the Super Bowl. I mean, with Jimmy Garoppolo going down in San Francisco, the Niners are done. I mean, they're not going to win. Even if somehow Garoppolo is healthy in 6 weeks or whatever, they can't. Even as good as their defense and running game is, they're not going to make it. They cannot hold up against Dallas and Philadelphia. There's no way.
Yeah, because think about it this way. Are we talking about the 49ers right now?
Yeah.
Because I can look up their record, what the last games they have to play.
Well, look
with Christian McCaffrey, that offense looks disgusting. It is ridiculous.
Okay,
that's
but here's the thing with McCaffrey.
Should have looked like.
He's not consistent either. He lays down a lot.
He gets there. Yeah, he gets hurt a lot. But if he stays healthy, then that team looks great. But now that Jimmy G's down, now we're back to square one.
I mean, when they've got Mr. Irrelevant in their QB, you can't let's just say best case scenario, he's a bus driver quarterback. Okay. He's just a game manager. He's going to crumble under the pressure. I mean, he played at Iowa State. He played nobody in college. You know
hey, I got the last 5 games for the 49ers. We got fucking It's Bucks versus Niners.
They'll win that.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we got Seahawks versus Niners.
Ooh.
Gino's hot right now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Then we got the
that's a toss-up.
SJW.
Where is it at?
It's in Seattle.
Oof, it is
I'm
loud
gonna go
in that
Seattle.
bitch.
I'll go Seattle.
Yeah.
And then we got the Communists versus the 49ers on Christmas Eve.
The Communists.
The SJW woke team.
Oh, you talking about the Commanders?
That's
the
the
Commanders.
SJW woke team.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't. You mean the Redskins? I still call them the Redskins. That will forever be their name. So no, they should have no problem even with irrelevant and quarterback beating them.
Then on New Year's Day, it's the Niners versus the Raiders.
Ooh.
They could not show up and win that game.
I think the Raiders have that one. We're hot right now.
Yeah, that's in Vegas. And then the Cardinals. Then it's the Cardinals versus the Niners in San Francisco for last game.
I think
a lot of this, for me, I don't question the Niner defense. They're solid. They're good in my eyes. The two questions I do have about them is QB play and will McCaffrey stay healthy?
What about the home away ratio? Because you got 3 home games and 2 away games.
I think they lose the Seattle game.
Here's an interesting stat. Joe Burrow is 3-0 against Patrick Mahomes.
Joe Burrow, I would take him over Mahomes without question.
That's including playoffs.
Yeah, I would rather have Joe Burrow a quarterback than Patrick Mahomes.
I agree.
I think Mahomes has been exposed much like RG3 did, because go back a couple seasons. Whenever RG3 came into the league, nobody could figure him out. And then after 1 year, everybody got tape on him. They had him down pat. And the same thing's happening.
That's why you don't see him in the league no more.
Right. Yeah. That's why RG3's calling football games on college game day for Fox. He's not playing football.
Right.
Well, I mean, hey, that's good for him. I mean, like, if he can't play,
I'm not ragging on him. I'm just saying that he's not top, QB material. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, he was young enough. Why couldn't he just evolve or adapt?
He also got hurt too. He got his knee blown out.
He played in the Big 12. He played for Baylor. He played in a soft division where they still don't play the defense in the Big 12 in college football.
Speaking of college, so good. Speaking of college, who do you have in the playoffs winning?
Are you serious? Oh my God!
Georgia versus TCU, and Georgia wins.
My dogs are gonna win the Natty again.
As much as I want TCU to get it,
I would love TCU to win.
I would love to see TCU take that trophy to Fort Worth, Texas. But it's not going to happen. But I will be rooting for them. But if I was gambling,
I've been a TCU fan since LaDainian Tomlinson.
I'm not even gonna lie. I've been to TCU games before they had this brand new Amon Carter Stadium when it looked like crap. When back in the day they were so bad, you could literally just walk up and get like a front row ticket for like $20. They were nothing. So yeah,
their unis are nice too.
I would love TCU to win it, but smart money's on Georgia. There's no way around that.
I agree.
Yeah, you got so many people sitting back saying it's going to be fucking Georgia versus Michigan. And if anybody watched college football last year in the playoffs, we fucking beat the dog shit out of them, fucking 34-11. Michigan ain't any better than fucking what they were last year.
But here's the one thing about Georgia that I would be worried about is them getting Alabama syndrome. Thinking they're too big for their britches and not being prepared already.
Dude, that's Michigan. That's Michigan right now. They think they're bigger than their britches. That's Michigan.
I understand that, but it can happen to anybody. And yes, I know TCU is the little engine that could. They're the one team that stands out. But one thing I can tell you about them boys, they're fired up and they have something to prove because the nation denied them. And
dude. I mean, to be honest with you, I agree 100% with you. I'm polling for TCU to beat fucking the shit out of Michigan, just so I can laugh at all these Michigan idiots up here that sit back and say, "Oh yeah, Michigan's gonna win."
Harbaugh's butt one more time.
Oh, dude, let me tell you this: if fucking Georgia and Michigan play at the national title and Georgia blows them out again, I live literally about an hour away from Ann Arbor. I was thinking about bringing my Georgia fucking flag, put it right on the fucking big house, and fucking leave it there, so it's fucking Athens North.
They're gonna burn his house.
I'm an Aggie. I love me some Texas A&M football, so I either want a Texas team to win or an SEC team to win. That's all that I want.
Yeah.
I don't want no Big Ten team or a Pac-10 or nobody else.
Right.
If a Texas, excluding the Texas Longhorns, because I would openly root for Oklahoma over the Texas Longhorns. No, thank you.
I was gonna ask, would you root for our Oklahoma team?
If they were playing those queer boys from Austin, yes, I would. But that's a whole different rivalry. In 2025, the Aggies will finally get to beat up on them again. So I can't wait.
Yeah, once you get rid of Jimbo Fisher.
I don't think that's going to happen.
An NFL team might relocate. I forgot which one they were saying, but Oklahoma was mentioned as one of the destination spots. Casey, what would you like the team to be called, and what color would be the uniforms?
Rainbow everything.
What about the Oklahoma Redskins? What about
that? There we go.
That actually sounds good. That actually sounds good. I'm not even gonna lie.
Well, the reason is because back during the Civil War, we were an Indian
reservation.
Yeah, reservation. We weren't on one side or the other. So, I mean, or if we can't say Redskin, then we can call ourselves the Oklahoma.
What about the Cowboys?
What about the Skin Reds?
Oh my God, Skin Reds. I was gonna say the Oklahoma Indians, but
the Oklahoma meth heads. The Oklahoma meth heads has a real nice ring to it. I like that. And they can put a crack pipe on the helmet.
Well, actually, there was a former USFL team called the Oklahoma Outlaws. And
that's the Vegas Outlaws, the Los Angeles or Las Vegas Outlaws.
I'm saying, if you look it up, there was the Oklahoma Outlaws long time ago.
Really?
In the 80s, yeah.
Okay, let me look it up.
I wonder if Oklahoma could support an NFL team though.
Well, they have basketball.
Oh, I mean,
right, but I don't know how well basketball does in Oklahoma City though.
Well, let me look it up. I can look that up too. Casey, you're talking about the Skellies. That was hold on.
No.
They don't have any. Oh, the league, the USFL, right?
Yeah. Well, there's a.
Yeah, it was Oklahoma Outlaws. You're right.
Yeah, but like 10 people go to those USFL games, just like an XFL game. Like 20 people show up.
No, this is the old USFL league.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say I've been to an XFL game to the Dallas, whatever the Roughnecks or whatever the crap they're called. I don't even remember. No, they're the Renegades. Houston has the Roughnecks, I think. I think they're the Renegades. I'm pretty sure. And I went a couple years ago. They may have had 2,000 people in the stadium. There were very few.
Look at this. Look at what Compton just wrote.
Uh-oh.
It says these topics are becoming less.
I'm just going to stay away for a while. These topics are becoming less entertaining as time passes. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I know Compton's not a sports guy, but I get it. It's football. We're talking football. It is what it is.
That's a good point. And I know he doesn't like about the political thing. I can understand about the political. I mean, like I said, when I get to work and goes to break or lunch and I see like the fucking news and that's all they talk about is the political bullshit, I'm like, I don't care. I mean, they're about the same evil. I mean, you just gotta hopefully find the less of two evils. But
okay, but see, here's the thing though. Oklahoma is only about an hour away from where the Dallas Cowboys play football, and Oklahoma has just as many Cowboy fans in it as Texas does.
Yeah.
So that's why I wonder if they would have enough fans to support another team that close. Because
that's not possible.
Because you've got Dallas has a team, and then Houston, but it's like a 6-7 hour drive in between. And Texas is huge. That's a long ways away from one another.
Yeah.
But
I mean, from
like an hour from Dallas to where, like you would like, the only city I can see Oklahoma City, or the only city I can see Oklahoma getting a pro ball team would be Oklahoma City. Oak City would be the only one. I
agree because I don't see Tulsa doing it because
Tulsa, it's a know nothing town.
No, it's a big city. The thing is, I don't think there's spot for it. I mean, we would have to clear something down to put something in there. So I really think it got to be Oklahoma City. And plus, I think they would support it a little bit more than Tulsa. But I could be wrong. I mean, high school and college football is big time over here.
Well, of course. I mean, it's you got OU and Oklahoma State, but I think Oklahoma is one of those states, much like Alabama, where there's not enough people there to support a team when they're already invested in on the college level like they are. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I mean, that's a good point. I mean,
yeah, Alabama doesn't have any teams besides Alabama. That's it.
Right.
Besides the Crimson
They've got
Tide.
Alabama, Auburn. They've got all the minor college leagues. They've got the black schools. They've got the whatever. They don't have a pro team because I don't think they want one. They want Alabama Crimson Tide college football.
I mean, hell, look what happened with fucking in Georgia. Fucking with Atlanta. They have fucking the Hawks. They have the Braves. They had the Thrashers at one point and the Flames, and they fucking left. And they have the Georgia Tech and the Georgia Bulldogs. And that's all they have. Fucking, what is it? Florida, they have a shit ton of fucking teams. Because you got
but Florida's are more spread out, though. I mean, Florida's are more spread out than what Georgia has. Georgia's are pretty, I mean, they're not far from one another. So, I don't know.
Athens and Atlanta are only about an hour and a half away.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I mean, I know there was at one point people were wanting San Antonio, Texas to get a pro football team. But there's no
point. I heard about that. I did hear about that. Because they were going to move the Raiders down to San Antonio.
Texas couldn't support a third pro football team. It wouldn't work.
I mean, do they even support the Houston Texans right now?
I mean, there's fans. The Oilers left.
There's fans. I mean, obviously, people in Houston cheer for the Texans, and I mean, I root for them just because they're a Texas team and they're not in the NFC. But I don't go out and watch their games. I couldn't tell you the last time I watched a Houston Texans game.
Well, I mean, let's say there was an NFL team come to Oklahoma. I mean, I wouldn't be automatically, I'm giving up my allegiance to the Cowboys to go over there. So,
that's why I brought up earlier, Oklahoma's like, I guess it's about an hour and a half from where the Cowboys play. But all of North Texas and South Oklahoma, that's cowboy country.
Right.
So,
cowboy country's all over the place. Like when I
but I mean the heart of it is right in that area of the world. And you've got generations of cowboy fans that are just like Casey. They're not going to say, "Oh, well, just since now Oklahoma's got one, screw Dallas. I'm a Oklahoma whatever fan," So
I watched them and hope they do good, and maybe they'll become my second team. But I've been a Cowboys fan since the early to the mid-90s. So
I was a Cowboy fan before I was born, there was no options for me. I was bred into this. You know what I'm saying? I come from cowboy country.
I need to know this from you guys because you both are Cowboys fans. Okay. When the Oilers were in Houston, did you guys watch them at all?
Dude, I was born in '87. I don't even remember them being in Houston.
That's why I want to know. I'm talking about Casey because Casey's older than both of us.
Yeah, I think I started watching football when the Oilers. I think I might remember when they were in Houston, but I really only known them when they went to Tennessee before they turned into the Titans.
Right. That's what I was about to say because it's like.
I mean, honestly, that's a better fucking name than the Oilers. I mean,
I like the Oilers name. I like the Oilers name. I like the logo, and I like the colors.
I hated that. I hated that Oiler logo. It was, to me, I'm like, that's gotta be the stupidest one of all. I mean, especially out of the NFL. I mean,
wait. No. You think that logo is the dumbest one? What about Cleveland having a helmet of their helmet on their helmet?
Yeah.
I prefer the fucking elf, personally.
You know what?
Hey, that elf is a dog!
You know what?
How has nobody canceled Cleveland for calling their team the Browns? How have they escaped that?
Right, they are the shit marks of the NFL.
Oh, they really are. I mean, well, you know what's crazy? Before they had the Super Bowls, they were actually had some championship wins, but they had.
Are you talking about the AFL or whatever?
I guess it could have been the AFL. It was.
I think it was the AFL until they merged, and then they were AFC and NFC. I think that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, so it's like it's been, and obviously they never won a Super Bowl championship.
I don't think Oklahoma needs a hockey team, Anami. You gotta understand, out west already, there's a lot of NHL teams that are fucking trash, and I'm a hockey guy personally myself. You already have fucking in the desert. You have Arizona that isn't shit, and then you have the Ducks in Anaheim, and then you have fucking the LA Kings, which they won the Stanley Cup. Hell, if you want to get rid of a fucking team from California, why don't you get rid of the Sharks? They haven't done shit. But I don't see it. I don't see it happening. Plus, if they're gonna move any team for a hockey team, they're gonna probably move Arizona. And Arizona's probably going back to Quebec. That's my fucking guess. Yeah, I don't see no.
I know nothing about hockey. I couldn't tell you crap about who was.
The only thing Tex knows about hockey is that fucking the Stars won in '99. That's all he knows.
That's
the Minnesota North Stars.
Well, no, that's the Dallas Stars. The Minnesota can go to hell. Texas gets that victory. So, haha.
Well, the only thing I know about hockey is about the Mighty Ducks, where those kids.
Quack.
Yeah.
Quack.
Make your first move, Conway. No, as being a diehard Detroit Red Wings fan, original 6 team that's won 11 Stanley Cups, I know this.
I mean, well, look about it. I mean, look at that Hall of Famer Goldberg as a goalie. So, I mean,
that was a movie, Casey. It was a movie. It was never real. Goldberg
serious?
never played for the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. He never played. It's a movie.
All I know is Emilio Estevez is the greatest hockey coach of all time.
By God. No, that's not true. No, Scotty Bowman.
No, Emilio
has 24 Stanley Cups to his name.
If I were gonna create a hockey team today, I'm ringing up his number and be like, all right, Emilio, let's do this thing.
No, if I'm getting a hockey team, I'm bringing Scotty Bowman in. The man has won 24 Stanley Cups. I don't think anyone's gonna do that.
Well, we're not Canada, so we don't care about hockey. We play football like God intended in this country. So, anyways, it's all good. So,
I mean, I guess Emilio is. I guess he's retired nowadays. I mean, you don't see him do anything. Like you don't see. The last time I seen him do anything was a bit on two and a half men, and that was it.
Well, yeah, because his brother's Charlie Sheen.
Yeah. And that's the only latest thing I ever seen him done.
I'm sure he's done some minor role in some straight to DVD film or something, or he may have more money than he needs and he doesn't have to. He really knows. I don't know.
But yeah, I can understand that because if I had the money, like after like 10, 20 million, there's no point. Like I'm retired. Like I don't care how
you're
young
retired. Is that what you said?
I would be retired.
Oh, I thought you said you are retarded. Oh, sorry.
No. Nani says Emilio and his dad are relics of Malibu. But hold on. Is their dad still alive?
Martin Sheen?
Yeah. I thought
yeah, Martin Sheen's still alive.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm pretty
Wasn't it the grandpa that passed away?
I thought Martin Sheen passed. I guess it was.
No, there you go. Casey's gonna kill Martin Sheen next. It's hard enough to kill fucking Chris.
Anytime Casey talks about.
Did you hear about the new one he killed?
Oh no!
Yeah, he killed a fucking cancer. So yeah,
he didn't kill Kirstie Alley. Twinkies and ho-hos killed Kirstie Alley.
No, that was
see how
Casey.
Big that woman was. Casey doesn't get credit for her fat butt. Okay, sorry. Just saying.
Well, I mean, you say I can't take credit for that? I mean,
he's proud of it. He said it on Twitter. He was proud he killed that bitch. He said he killed her.
Oh,
I heard him.
Holy crap. I got a message like 30 minutes ago. Casey could play a good Ursula, the bad lady in the Little Mermaid movie.
Oh,
okay. I could see that. Or Steve Austin's fat cousin. There you go, Casey.
Well, so that's fucking, who's the dude from fucking Mad TV? Will Sasso. That's Casey's cousin or his brother.
That's what I was thinking too. That's
Will Sasso.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I mean, I was kind of shocked when I heard about Kirstie Alley, quite frankly. But I mean,
I wasn't shocked. I've never been a fan of hers. I don't really care.
I know her from like 2 movies. That's about it.
I know her from Cheers. Look who's talking that to that old movie where the babies talk.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
I mean, she was like Casey said. She was 71. She was gonna die anytime, right, Casey?
There's no real.
Just like fucking Betty White. Come on.
Well, I mean,
I could care less about Betty White. I could give a crap.
Well, Nani said that she had colon cancer. I mean, that shit comes out of nowhere. I mean, when my dad passed of colon cancer, I swear my dad.
Well, Scientology is pretty much a cult. Let's be real.
That is 100% true.
Are they all reptilian in the Scientology circles?
They turn the frogs gay.
I mean,
Scientology, it's got some time. If you dig back deep enough, it goes into that Jewish mysticism from back in like Jesus' time and stuff. It gets weird really quick. And like, I don't want to get all Alex
Jones. Real Jewy.
Well, it's not so much Jewy as it is more evil, but Jew, I could very easily spin it that way too, but do with it as you will. So.
I guess you had to be rich and famous to be in part of Scientology. So
I firmly believe it's part of the Illuminati. It's a religious aspect of it. I have no doubt about that.
How could what are they worshiping? Science?
Did you guys ever see the Son of Sam killings? Like that shit went deep into like Illuminati area type shit.
Yeah. Do you realize how many? Okay, look, I'm big into true crime. I love true crime podcasts, Netflix series. There are so many, not just Illuminati ties, but like MK Ultras. Like all of the studies that they did on people, all of the CIA type things that happen, there's a lot that goes into those serial killers, including Son of Sam. Like, the Unabomber. Go back and look at all the trials and stuff that he had done on him through Harvard and the government. So there's some crazy stuff.
Oh, I tell you one thing: if you want to watch anything about Unabomber, I think they did a great documentary on him on Netflix. It was really good.
That one's pretty good. That one's kind of polished, and they kind of leave a couple things out. I don't think the Unabomber was just one guy. That's just me. There's no way. I don't buy that story.
Oklahoma bomber.
Are you saying there's
Timothy McVeigh? I think that was a plan. I think that was a patsy. I don't.
I thought that was Casey.
No, Casey's not. No, I do believe Casey could.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Oh,
yeah. Well,
no, not Jeffrey. No. Well, who's the fat clown? Gacy.
John Wayne Gacy.
John Wayne Casey.
Yeah, exactly.
What? I came up with that like 4 months ago on Derailed. I even made the picture and put half of Casey's face onto a John Wayne Gacy picture, and I started the hashtag on that. Go back onto the Derailed Patreon. The proof is there. So
why are you insulting John Wayne Gacy like that?
Because it was funny, and he was a kid diddler, and so I'm going to use him as at Casey's expense to make everybody.
Wait, Gacy or Casey was a diddler? Who?
Maybe both. We're not sure yet. Time will tell, but we'll figure it out.
Well, hold on. Just because he strangle those kids? Like, isn't that?
He strangled them, diddled the teenage boys, and then murdered them.
Yes. That sounds a lot like Casey to me.
Is it technically
sounds like Casey on a Tuesday?
Is it technically diddling if they were strangling? Oh God, I can't do it.
Jesus Christ!
You can't admit to what you did, huh?
Oh, Casey! Good Lord!
The proof is in the pudding.
No, the proof is in their underwear, apparently.
Oh,
let's not forget, Casey. This is Casey. You're the guy that on a recent show on your very own channel said that you were having your children walked so they could go take a shit. So,
what's wrong? What's wrong with that?
the state of Oklahoma probably has something to say about it, but that's their business, not mine. So it's all good.
Hey, well, let's say if I walk my kids in the backyard, it's my backyard and it's my kid. So why can I not walk my kid in my backyard?
But
if my neighbor is peeking on me as I'm walking my kid for the shit, that's my business.
Oh, your goodness.
If I had to tell them to hurry up and take a pee on the tree, that's my business as well.
Can you imagine Casey walking some kid he stole that's on a milk cart, and he walks up to a stop sign and goes, "All right, little Jimmy, drop trowel right here. Do your business. Let's go. Hurry up. It's cold outside." Jeez.
See, I am so. Well, the one thing when I had my old dogs at my old apartments, that's the one thing I hated is to walk them. I'll be like, and it would rotate between me, my late wife, and my brother-in-law. And when it's my time, I was like, and I'm usually the guy, like, if my landlord wasn't looking, it's like, okay, I'm not picking that up.
I refuse to pick up animal feces. I will not do it. Never gonna happen.
Well, at our last apartment, I think people bitched about. I literally went across the street in the yard, like it was actually a firehouse yard, but I mean, it still had like high grass, and it's
Turns
like,
out Casey was the one taking a shit in the grass, not the dog.
It was a plot twist. Casey was dropping a deuce in the fire station front yard. Yeah, I'd complain too if I lived there. There's this fat idiot out here taking a crap in the street. Somebody come arrest him. My Lord.
Oh, God.
I can see it right now.
Hold on.
That's bullfrog.
I mean, they can't prove unless they take that piece of shit and analyze it and say, yep, that's human shit. Now we gotta find out who
maybe
did it.
if they see you producing that piece of shit, therein lies the problem, Casey.
They're like this piece of shit smells like Jim Ross barbecue. Clearly, it's Casey.
This that piece of shit's out there producing that piece of shit in the yard, so go arrest him is what they would probably say. But hey, it's all good.
I'm sorry, Nani. But like,
what did Nani do?
I don't think she liked my comment about not picking out. I mean,
wait. How do we know it's a she?
Well,
yeah, we've never heard of her. We've heard of her, but we've never heard her voice or seen her. We don't know.
Well, I mean, she's made it pretty clear on Drew's show that she's a woman.
Now, to be fair, in the last podcast, Bedlam, there was a controversy, Casey. If you remember, about Casey would get eliminated, and then out of nowhere, Anani would, bring Casey back, at the perfect time when Casey's screen name was not popping up and his face was not on screen.
Well, I mean, hold on. Do you think? See, she even says I'm a female.
And hang on a minute. Was Casey also not talking about trans men going to women earlier in this show, guys? Did he or did he not do that?
Oh no. Oh no.
Maybe Casey is having like an out of body experience and he's like, living his best life. And you know what I'm saying?
Like on Psycho, he puts on heels and shit.
Right. He's going full on Norman Bates wig dress and everything.
Oh no.
I thought you were gonna say Buffalo Bob.
I'm sorry.
No, he's going Norman Bates here.
Hey, don't mention Buffalo. You're gonna make Casey hungry.
No, Nani, I'm not making fun of you. All of these jokes are at Casey's expense.
Don't think nobody's making fun of you.
Yeah, relax, Punani or Nonani or whatever.
Oh no!
Oh, that's fucked up.
Send your hate mail to Deity.
Yeah, there you go.
But gosh, yeah, that was funny.
Well, that's the whole thing. I mean, Casey's slowly dropping hints here. If I found out the chick used to be a guy,
Well,
I'm not saying it's true. I'm saying a case can be made. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm just saying that, like, we were just having me and Nardo, we're just having a debate about transsexuals, and it was weird. We went from that to he was talking about he was bringing up people having weddings with like he was
was
this guy I work with. He's
okay. So a question. Well, what was the transsexual debate? Like, one's for it, one's against it, or what's going on?
I don't know why. Oh, I think he fought this one person on. I think he fought this person on TV was a transsexual. I was like, and I think it spawned off that, and it just reminded me about that whole thing we were talking about that before on Derailed about the transsexuals being in sports situations.
Uh-huh.
So I was brought up the whole thing about like if a man went transcend to
What?
He transitions. If you transcend, that's a whole different thing.
Transmissions? Like he turns into a car?
He puts it into 4
He turns into her, and then he goes into MMA fighting,
right?
And then dominates the women's division. Like, I'm like, to me, I felt like that's definitely crossed the line. I mean,
yeah, that's clearly cheating.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a difference with wrestling, like with what's her name,
Nyla Rose.
Yeah, Nyla Rose, because the whole thing, I mean, it's fake.
To be honest with you, I'm still not sure China wasn't one of them trends, if I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. People thought China for the longest time was a man. So
I mean, go back and look at China when she first came out and tell me that that's not a dude.
Well, she had a really square jaw.
That's what I'm saying.
She had a really square jaw, and then, when she was...
She had a really square jaw and probably like an 8-inch cock between her.
But here's the thing. China was masculine and fucking big as fuck, but still a woman.
Right.
True. Oh, I see what you're talking about now. The transsexuals. I see what you're talking about. I'm looking that shit up now. What the fuck?
Oh.
AJ's going to have to clear his internet history after this podcast. Otherwise,
this is fucking weird.
He's going to be getting some weird search results.
Yeah, this is fucking weird. Casey, I found somebody that you probably like. That this is weird.
Oh,
I'm going to hell just for looking at this.
Oh no!
Oh no!
See, Anani brings up a good point. Like a swimmer that is a dude who wants to be recognized as a female, and he beats all the women's swimmers.
Yeah, well, that's what's so funny. Go back a couple years ago. All these liberal women are out campaigning. Oh, women or guys can be women too, and then men get the transition, and then they go dominate their sports and take away all of their winning, and then women are like, "Oh, well, we screwed ourselves." That's the funniest part about all of it. You know what
I mean? You know what's really fucked up? I was looking at these fucking things. There's this fucking dude named Jeffree Star. I don't know if any of you fucking people have heard of him.
No.
No. I just typed in. That's the first thing that popped up.
I just assume. I think I heard that. Is it like YouTube?
YouTuber, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That I think Casey would love her probably. I can see it.
I've never heard this person's name before in my life. I have no clue.
Casey would probably love her.
Dude, I was watching the one episode of the News to Real Life, and they had like people like Dennis Rodman on there, and a bunch of people I'd never heard of, and then they had this YouTuber who's it's a guy, but he's gay, but he's also does like makeup stuff. But he pretty much, this guy acts like he's one of those real celebrities just because he's well known on YouTube. He's like,
in today's day and time, they got a pretty good argument that they're maybe even more relevant than Hollywood is.
Anani makes a good point in the chat right here
about this one.
I mean, look at somebody like a Mr. Beast. You can't tell me that they're not more recognizable than random basketball player or something. You know what I mean?
He's good people, from what I hear.
Yeah, I mean, worldwide known. I mean, dude's rich. I mean, everybody knows who he is. I mean,
it's like him and David Dobrik and people like him. Like that's their gimmick. Like they get money, they give it away.
Let's be real. David Dobrik is pretty much Mikkel.
Oh,
what? Ain't nothing far from the truth.
What, are you saying they can't understand him or something?
He's actually been wrapped up in scandal. Apparently, all like the YouTubers that he had on his show kind of were forced to do things, were peer pressured into like doing something. Like he had this porn star named Riley Reid on his show, David Dobrik, and Riley was kind of just playing up her character.
Isn't that Shane Dawson's fucking boyfriend or whatever?
I don't know. I don't even know who that is.
I think so. That's that person I was talking about. I was just looking up that shit, man. I was reading shit when you said that.
Yeah, so
Riley
Reid and kind of like forced
Reid
her
is
to like do shit.
Is it?
Huh?
Yeah, no, Riley Reid's it. I've seen her before. That's a chick.
Yeah, she's a porn star.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't watch that much porn. I have a girlfriend. I have sex with a girl. I don't need porn.
Right.
Oh,
right.
Jesus
We've all seen a porno before.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Hold on. Just because you're in a relationship, I mean, that doesn't stop watching porn every once in a while. Come on. That's
Dude, I can get it when I want it. If I want it 3 times a day, I can get it.
There's sometimes I'll be like, I want to watch porn today.
But Casey, let's be real. How long is your last relationship, and not your dead wife? I'm talking about in general.
Well, the last relationship was actually the last 2 years.
How long?
It was
2 years.
2 years.
Okay, I've been with the same girl for 11 years. Your point being.
What is my longest relationship? My longest would be.
Oh, I think mine is 4.
Well, before that,
I mean, so I was married for 2.
The fuck? You were married, Tex?
I've never been married.
Oh yeah, I was married. I'm 35 now. I was married at 19 and divorced by 21. So
that's too young. That's way too young.
You're telling me. Let's see. My longest relationship was almost 6 years.
Well, if we're not counting marriage, then I would say 2 years. But I mean, I was dating my late wife for like 1.5 years before we got married, and then we were married for 7 years before she passed. So
okay, so about 8 years total.
Yeah.
Okay, so your longest hasn't been 2; it's been 8.
Well, I thought you said without.
No, I'm talking about in general.
So 8 years.
Yeah.
Did you hit it?
Well, she was Jewish, so obviously.
No, I mean, she kept on scamming me. She said,
scamming me.
Yeah,
scamming me.
Well, so wait, did you ever stick your penis in her? That's the real question here.
No, I mean, honestly,
so it was annulled. Yes. So technically, you weren't married. If she wouldn't let you fuck her, that's all, and that's not.
Wait, you didn't have. If you didn't consummate the marriage, I'm not sure that's legal.
Yeah, that's technically not legal.
You
have to consummate the marriage.
Yeah, you got to marinate the marriage.
Hold on. Yeah. I mean, what is a blowjob count?
No, that does not count.
A handy?
You can get a blowjob or a handy down the street. Your point being,
I'm pretty sure it's penetration, like old-fashioned.
It has to be penetration and not anal penetration either, Casey.
So
that's only on.
That's only the rose in him.
That's extra.
Honestly, yeah, I got laid long. Actually, we hooked up the first night we got together. So it was. I mean, the first night we met, we got hooked up. So, I mean,
exactly, Costanza. I agree with that.
But to be fair, you don't. Okay, for much like myself, I'm not in a relationship, but it is no problem if I want to get laid. Hell, it's a phone call away. It's one of those kind of things. So there's ways around that case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm ever paid for it. I mean, I'm not paid. I paid for.
Hang on, wait, no. Did you hear me say money in that sentence that I just talked about?
No.
She's a prostitute.
No, I'm just saying I never had to pay for it. So
I never have either.
No, I wasn't.
Never paid for sex. Never.
I wasn't making the assumption with you. I was just saying that.
Right.
I never had the problem. The only thing that came close is I had to pay for the room, and that was.
I bet Casey came his britches a few times.
Fuck that! You throw the bitch in the back of the car and you bang the shit out of her. Your point being.
There you go.
Look, hold on, look at me. Do I look like having enough room to fuck someone in my car?
Well, I haven't seen how big your car is, so I can't really tell you.
I got a little key.
See, I have a Trailblazer, so there's enough room. I could throw the bitch in the back.
Casey's out there with the lady. He's like, hold on a minute. I got to get the McDonald's wrappers out of the way. Now you can lay down.
You know what? That you're not too far from the truth.
I can see Casey doing that. He lifts up his shirt and there's a fucking cheeseburger in his belly button or some shit.
Oh.
Well, plus, I had some.
He's like, oh, that's where it went.
I had some weird sexual experience. Some of them was because of in here. Thanks for coming, Mikhail. And I believe I told AJ and Tex about the bed breaking thing.
Yeah.
So, and then there was another one where this is before I got married. I had a really small twin bed, and apparently my mom was going across the hallway and she was hearing some pounding, and
someone clip that. Somebody clip that.
and she actually.
Cora, where are you at? I hope you got that.
Oh my god, that's so fucked up, Costanza. Read what you put.
Hold on. Oh no.
Read it, Casey.
I can see some smart people taking Casey's last few sentences, clipping and re-editing those words in a different order in case he's not going to like the result. So,
hey, Tex, read what Costanza said. Read it out loud.
When you see Rose gaming, Casey having a question. Oh, God, no, just no.
What the fuck?
Hey, don't insult elephants like that.
Not today, Satan. Not today. No, sir. I don't. Nope.
But yeah, so
Costanza got life messed up. If you think so, nope. No, I don't think so, Costanza.
See, I can take the jokes like that, but
pounding down Casey.
If you want to know why Rose don't come on here, it's because of stuff like that. I'm sure.
You gotta remember, he's got sensitive ears.
Oh.
Is that true? Did Rose for real get all butthurt and not want to come here?
No, Rose has gone off a couple times back on derailed shows whenever it got too much or whatever. But he just doesn't like the joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he can't take a joke.
Oh,
it's all fun and games.
He can take a joke. He just doesn't like that one. I'll back him up on that one.
What joke?
Right.
How him and Casey are gay lovers.
Yeah.
Wow, really?
Oh,
I mean, come on, look at it. Everybody thought Tex and Joe Compton were gay lovers for a long time. They did. A lot of people said that, especially on Monetize This. When they won the belt,
they're not?
They shared it. They did. A lot of people said that.
Oh, Tex?
A lot of people did. A lot of people thought Tex was the big spoon and Joe Compton was the small spoon. Everybody thought that.
Oh, almost knocked my drink over.
Tex, I think you had to make a comment about that.
Do I need to respond to the allegations? Is that what I need to do here?
Yeah.
No. Obviously, I'm no flaming homosexual now. As for Joe Compton, I don't know what he does in his bedroom, but that's none of my business. So I text like ladies, and that's what I associate with, and that's what I go with. And as far as I know, Joe Compton likes the cooter as well. So I'll let him speak for himself. So
hold on, you you stand up for him. Well, a lot of times you know how Joe will say it would call everyone here gay all the time.
It's because I'm a better person than he is. That's why. That's all that is. So it's okay. So
I mean, how many times? Like, yeah, how many times he calls me saying I'm gay and everything. I'm like,
well, it's because this is what guys do. We bust each other's balls in a non-sexual way. Unlike Casey,
Rose is acting balls. Rose is acting like that kid who called Rollins the N-word. What's his name?
Oh, I don't even know. I don't even remember.
Who called Rollins the N-word?
Casey? He wanted to sell everyone like his Patreon. He was making a book or some shit.
I have no idea.
No clue.
That white kid that was on Derailed with us for a couple times, and then Drew was like, "Yeah, this is getting awkward," and we kicked them out.
Well, there's a lot of white people that come on Drew's show.
This dude was
I think it's like 99%.
This dude was heavily promoting a movie like his friends were making, and he wanted everyone to donate.
Oh, are you talking about? Oh God.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about.
No, Wolf. What's his?
Yes, Wolf something. I don't know.
God,
I don't know who that is.
I don't know.
I think this was before text, but there was this kid.
It probably was.
He was trying to be part of the crew, and Drew was giving him a chance, but he was really awkward and really, his timing wasn't there, and he would get cut off a lot. Yeah, kind of. So after a while, he would just
Bodart.
Yeah,
Bodart.
Yeah.
Bodart.
So after a while,
I've seen that name before.
He would show up sporadically, and then after a while, he would just kind of not show up. And then one day, he shows back up, trying to sell everyone his Patreon for $100, but not really explaining it very well. He's like, "Yeah, donate $100. I'm gonna make a movie." And we're like, "Well, what kind of movie?" He's like, "Oh, this studio." It was very weird and convoluted and stupid.
Sounds like a scam.
It was a scam, but we just made fun of this kid all the time. But he got
that's the whole thing, though. I mean, we all make fun of each other. None of us take it seriously. It is what it is.
Exactly.
You laugh at it, you move on, and then it's somebody else's turn to be the butt of the joke.
Yeah, but Rose should know better, though. Rose should know way better.
I think the Rose takes it pretty good. He's just there is some sore subjects I can understand, like. You
know what's the worst? Like, I could say 10 billion things worse than, Gross, you and Casey are gay. I could be like, you and Anne Frank are Hitler's bitch. Like, I could think of horrible things to say. Like,
you say that about his ex-wife. You want to be real.
Well, TSS says it wasn't a movie; it was a comic book. But wasn't it both?
I think the only line that I haven't crossed. And I would be to make fun of Casey's late wife. I wouldn't do that. Even for me, that would be too far.
Yeah, that's kind of where you cross the line.
Everything else, like, I don't joke about people's kids or like dead relatives. I leave the kids and the wives out of it. To me, that's too far. But calling Casey a dick sucking faggot, I'll do that all day. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Plus, we have him saying it on shows.
Yeah, I mean, when Casey come out and says that, he would fellatio some dude for Nintendo. That doesn't help anything. So
hold on, I like to make correct you a little bit. It's not just any it's no just random Nintendo card. It's got to be something that I don't have and it's worth money, then I'll suck a dick for it.
Someone
we've now heard it.
I mean, how long do I need to do it though? I mean,
no money ever or any video game is worth putting a fucking dick in your mouth for. That is fucking wrong, sir.
Well,
that is just wrong.
Hold on, there's some games that are worth.
Casey said, "Why is it wrong?"
Hold on, there's some games that are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, or at least tens of thousands of dollars.
Nope.
So, I mean, I I would do it for a high price game for that, but it just depends I mean, how long?
How you just buried yourself. You're dead.
Casey,
you're
Casey,
dead at this point.
Casey, you're already a homosexual. If that
is the gayest thing I've ever heard Casey say.
Casey, if you're asked, would you suck a dick for? If you say anything but hell no, go away. If you think about it, you might as well go ahead and do
it. Well, see, I like to, how people would, how people starts with the moon. For me, I like to go the exact opposite. I'm like, I want to see how cheap I can get them to go gay for. So, say,
so you can make it happen, or what? Are you looking for a partner here?
No, I'm just saying
on the cheap and on the down low. Is that what you're doing?
I want to.
Yeah, I'm curious about that too, Casey. Are you seriously like?
Somebody clip that, please. Kate, AJ just saying he's curious. Like we could definitely use that too. So.
Yeah, that's
coming
in. Yeah,
we got a new caller.
Uh-oh. Here we go. What up?
What's going on, Trek? You're muted.
Do you got it? Oh, wait, now you're unmuted. Say something.
Great call.
Oh,
he went away. He went bye-bye.
But what I like to do is to see how cheap they would go.
Right.
See, you know how people are like, oh, like how much would it cost you to suck a dick? So it'd be like, oh, it'd be $1 million. So like, let's say we open a briefcase and it's $100,000. Like, here's $100,000 cash now. So would you do it now?
Hell no. Not even if I was homeless on the streets. Hell no. That's fucking disgusting.
That's 2-3 years of
nope.
Not have to work.
Nope.
I like working. Answer besides no is gay.
Hey, I see it as, like the $1 Million Man. Everyone's got a problem.
Nope. Casey said, I don't look at it as gay. I look at it as not straight.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
It's all about perspective, right? It's all about which angle you look at it from. Is that how he's working it?
Exactly.
Okay, well, Casey, let's turn this on its head. Okay, who is your number one female's crush? Like your number one celebrity crush? Who is it?
As right now,
Lizzo.
Kris Jenner.
Not Kris Jenner.
Oh,
Kris Jenner.
I thought that was Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, hang on, Casey. Who is the hottest woman? Like you can imagine, like celebrity wrestling.
Explorer.
But you know what? Let's say when I was a kid, I knew immediately it would be DJ Tanner when I was a kid.
No. I'm talking about modern day Casey. Like, which woman wrestler do you think is the hottest?
If I had to choose one right now, Nyla Rose. No, it would be probably Paige, but I'd be worried.
Paige. All right, we'll use Paige. We'll use Paige for this analogy then.
But hold on, but I
Casey was on filming the video too.
I want to make sure
he was the cuck there.
I want to make sure she's clean though.
Okay, I'll make sure she gets a once over with an STD check and everything checks out fine.
Okay.
So,
all right.
So Paige,
hey, she's not dating Alberto Del Dipshit anymore, so she's safe.
Paige is in front of you. Okay, you're standing outside of the nicest hotel in Las Vegas has to offer.
I can't believe you said Paige. That's wild.
How much would you be willing to give up to get Paige?
Oh gosh, I mean,
and let's put this in video game terms because this is how this started. So if you're willing to go down on a dude for a valuable video game, Paige is willing to do whatever you want for as long as you want. But you have to give up your entire video game collection.
Oh hell no!
I knew that was going to be the deal breaker.
Yeah,
Okay.
why would Casey do that when he could just videotape it?
I would give up a section of collection. Like, let's say I give up like my Atari section. And
how big is that a part of your collection? Like, is it like a quarter of it, a third? What are we talking about?
Well, I wouldn't say a third or a quarter. Well, okay, if we're gonna want like a third, then that's gonna be like the Sega section, or
the Sega CD section because they were shit.
No, Sega CDs are worth a little bit. I mean,
Sega
Saturn.
All right, I'm gonna up the ante here. You get paid for you get paid for a weekend in Vegas, all expenses paid, whatever you want. But you have to give up every Nintendo product that you have.
Oh God, all my Nintendo stuff.
Anything associated with the brand of Nintendo is gone.
Oh God!
But it's an all expenses unlimited trip with Paige. Hell, I'll give you a week in this scenario.
You could literally hear Casey's cock get soft, knowing he's gonna lose his Nintendo stuff.
You would lose everything. Nintendo video games, controllers, boxes.
He's thinking hard about this.
Then I'm sorry. Then I would choose my Nintendo section.
Wow. You see, that's wow.
You're asking for me to give up something that I put over 20 plus years for.
But see, here you can think about it. You give up what you have for Nintendo for that week of Paige, right? Then you get the chance to relive all of that Nintendo and buy it again. So you get 20 more years there.
Oh, the problem is I wouldn't get for the same price as some of these.
Okay,
some of these.
But you might not live that long either. Think about it.
I'd pay more than I would have to pay more.
He's literally having a stroke as we speak.
But think about it. Think about
he's dead. Stop the man.
That week of unlimited Paige, as much as you want, unlimited everything. You would never forget that week.
Can I videotape the whole thing?
Oh, it's unlimited. You can do whatever. You can do whatever you want. That's the beauty of it.
She likes that.
Casey, you already did the first one, don't you remember?
She likes that.
Right. She would probably offer it to do it before you even brought the cell phone out. So sure.
She probably won't do it unless you videotape it.
You
got to make sure Xavier Woods and Brad Maddox.
She probably requires a third there for a cameraman, if you know what I'm saying.
Casey was the cameraman.
Xavier Woods has to be there, unfortunately. Sorry.
The New Day will have to be there to tag in, but you'll have fun. So
now let's be real. You're not going to last too long. Your endurance ain't that great. You're going to have to tag Xavier.
Well,
you're going to have to get the hot tag going.
He also has to have the NXT title belt with him.
I was going to ask. Do I have to finish on the women's belt too?
No, but you have to wear it.
No. You have to finish on the Winged Eagle.
Oh, fuck. No.
Yeah.
That's a sin.
Yeah. You have to have that Winged Eagle in front of you, and you have
to wear Austin's attire, but just the vest.
Casey, you have to make sure she uses the power glove so she has protection.
Oh.
But think about it, Casey. Think about it. You would get a week of Paige. I mean, did you not say earlier that everybody has a price, right? So you give up everything.
The fuck are you, the $1 million man, Casey? Everyone has a price.
Well, see, that's the thing. You give up everything Nintendo for a week of Paige, whatever you want.
No, I'm sorry.
you're crazy, Dave.
With the little, he's gonna end up with a couple little friends called the STD Club. Is after that.
Oh,
you know what? They make medicine for those things, so it might be worth it, there, friend. That's all I'm saying.
Not the ones Paige has for that friend.
Well,
Yeah.
We actually talked about that. Tex did say we got a good, clean bill of health.
Yeah, there's a good bill of health. We gave her an oil check. We checked her transmission fluid. The rear end is good and greased. Her headlights are pointed in the right direction. Everything's good. We're all squared away.
Well, there's one jack off you have to watch out for. His name's Alberto the dipshit. Watch out for that idiot.
Well, just stay out of Mexico. You'll be fine. No worries there. Don't worry about it. You're in Las Vegas. It's all good. So
that's not far enough away. You might want to be in Canada, actually.
Well, go get a gun. He's not immune to bullets. It's not that big a deal. But,
or you could just hire Tex as your fucking bodyguard when it happens.
See, like I said, if you, as you say yourself, if everybody has a price, like, okay, I'll put me in this example. If for me it would be Alexa Bliss. Okay, love me some Alexa Bliss. And you said I had to give up my entire gun collection for a week of unlimited Alexa Bliss. I'm gonna throw them at you and run and grab her.
Well, how long did you collect those guns for? I mean, like I said,
I've been collecting guns all my life. That's my point.
The thing is, she's gonna make Lily the doll watch.
Oh no.
Lily the doll can join. I'm okay with that. I'm willing to get down with the get down. I'm good with it. But I happen to like scary goth chicks, so I'm into that.
If the doll starts talking like Bray Wyatt and says run.
Well, then we duct tape her and throw her in the closet. I don't know. I'll figure that out when I get there.
But all right, we got one caveat for you, Tex.
Okay.
Before you put your dick into her, you have to fuck the Lily doll to get warmed up first, and then
if that's the price of admission to get to Little Miss Bliss, I'm down. I will do it. I'm down. I'll do it.
I mean, you're asking a lot when you're like, "Oh, give up your Nintendo section."
Hey, you're telling me if Alexa Bliss is standing there butt naked in front of you, and she says, "If you want this, you got to do that real quick," and you're not doing that immediately, you're a queer. Okay?
Yeah,
that's
pretty much.
Well,
I mean, some of these stuff is worth hundreds, or some of them are worth hundreds of dollars. So I'm like,
okay.
Like I said, like I want to see the cheapest. She's out of my price range.
Yeah, I gotta stop you on here.
I'd rather
Costanza, what you said, that fucking a lot of people think Jade's hotter than Alexa Bliss. No, nobody thinks she's hotter than Alexa Bliss. Let's be real. Only the fat AEW neckbeards think that. Yeah, she is not.
Are you talking about Cora Jade from NXT, the little white chick?
No, Jade Cargill.
He means Jade Cargill.
Oh yeah, no, I saw her on Twitter. I'm not into black chicks.
I'm not into fucking muscular chicks either. That's fucking gross. That's pretty much you're pretty much being a gay there.
Yeah.
If a woman has more abs than you, then you're a gay.
She's probably got a dick bigger than all of ours put together, but that's beside the point. But if
this might sound bad, but she's not bad looking.
No. She's got fake hair, fake tits, fake everything. She's fake.
I mean, I probably would do Charlotte Flair before I do her.
Charlotte also looks like a man. Let's not forget.
Yeah.
My conspiracy fact is Charlotte is actually Reed with sex change.
Yeah, we already talked about this Friday. Come on, Casey. You don't remember this?
Yes, we talked about this.
I'm sorry.
I mean, have some decency. At least I would say fucking Mandy Rose. Let's be honest.
I'd say Lita.
Mandy Rose, I don't even have anything to give for Mandy Rose. Yeah, I just whip it out and go for it.
Well, my number 1 is Alexa, 2 is Scarlett Bordeaux, and 3 is Gigi Dolan. That's all I need right there. That's all I need.
Who is
And she's old.
Who's Gigi Dolan?
She was
she's the orange haired chick in Toxic Attraction.
Yeah, she was married to Darby Allin.
Yeah.
Didn't they just date? I don't think they were married.
No, they were married for like a year.
Oh, man,
that lucky bastard.
Just don't get JC Jane near you. She needs to get off the caffeine first. I don't know what she do to you.
I can get down with that JC Jane chick. She ain't bad either. I can get down with that.
What about Britt Baker? What do you guys think about her?
Oh, hell no.
Nah, she's...
I'd let her suck my dick. That's about it.
She looks too much like Charlotte for my taste. I'm good.
I think she's a little too stuck up for me, though, too.
I mean,
no, I'm talking about a blowjob. She can give me a blowjob all day. I don't care.
I heard Britt Baker's really sweet, but it's like, no one from AEW. No, thank you.
I'm trying to think of...
especially not...
Well,
Lacey Evans is pretty hot. I'll agree.
There's one chick in AEW that I absolutely adore that I might even put in the top 3. That's the Bunny. God, I love her.
Oh, Allie? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I mean, I follow her on YouTube and Twitter. She's a hot, blonde, goth horror chick. Yes, please.
People ask if I would ever get with Tay Conti. I'm like, hell no.
Tay Conti. I don't.
She's a Mexican wetback. Oh, am I not supposed to say that?
I'll think that. Hang on.
Your husband's a dipshit.
You can't discount the Mexican broads. I've had a handful in my day. There's some.
I'd rather have a smart woman that dumbass something like her.
Tell you what, some of the Mexican broads do what they can treat you real good. Then they'll go make you tacos.
Well, granted, you're closer to the border than most of us right now. So,
well, that was part. I mean, okay, I'm a bull rider. I rode bulls for about almost 10 years. You couldn't be part of the cowboy club unless you got you a Mexican gal. That was one of the, part of the hazing, requirements or whatever.
Wait, aren't you supposed to sell a donkey to her dad?
Well, no,
you just walk a donkey, right?
No, you just go up and hit on her and be like, hey, you need this dick. Like right now, you need this dick. So, But one thing I will say is that Mexican brides, they're spicy. And if you do them wrong, they will try to cut you. I have scars as proof. So,
she is weird. Like that's
I like
Selena Vega.
Selena. I like
she
her.
Is weird. She's right up your alley, Tex.
Oh,
she's into that black magic and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. I like them witchy types. I dig it.
I've only dated, dude. I've only legit. I'm not even gonna lie. I've only dated one gothic girl in my life, and she was a freak. Let me tell you. Have you ever had a 24-hour sexathon? I've had one. I've only had one with her. That was the craziest time of my life. I never had. That was. My dick was so raw after that. I couldn't for a whole day, dude.
I mean, honestly, I don't think
Shawn Michaels ain't got shit on me.
Shawn Michaels take a shit on you? That's weird.
No, I said he doesn't have. No, I said. Shut up, you fucking hillbilly.
hey, he got
cousin
you.
Fucker.
He got you.
Hey, you can't prove that, AJ. You can't prove I did that. So I don't know what you're talking about.
No, there's restraining orders. The ink isn't wet yet. It isn't dry yet.
Oh, and let's say it's your second cousin, then is it okay?
I mean, it's not okay at all.
I think. Holy crap! What is that?
Sounds like a
water bottle.
Like a
potato. Oh, that was me. I was crushing a water bottle.
Well, go figure the retard from Michigan don't know how to work a microphone. There you
go. Hey, remember I flushed the toilet. I flushed the show down the toilet too.
Yeah, he's over here taking a dump live on the air, folks. So this is the high production that you get from AJ Raider. There you
go. So that woman made Mr. Happy sad, basically.
Hell yeah, I took the shit on there.
He's trying to get Mr. Hanky on the show. Freaking South Park Mark over here.
Oh,
my Lord.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with South Park.
No,
I never said there was, but
season's too long. That's the problem.
at least I had the decency to go take my bowel movements off of YouTube. So, just saying.
Have you seen the? I guess it was the first season for Christmas where they're trying to sell the whole thing where you have the fishnet so you can pull the turd out of the toilet, and then it had like a little like a pole or a stick where you can put the turd so you can make Mr. Hanky.
Yeah, I've seen that commercial.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So, okay, Casey, I'm curious. So you've never had like a emo chick or kind of goth or anything like that?
No.
Oh man, you're missing out, dude.
I think
they're freaks, dude. They're freaks.
Oh, they're incredible, man. Oh my god.
I think I'm a little too old for that now.
No, I'm talking about this was my fucking teens and early 20s.
No,
dude.
then definitely.
Dude, I'm in my 30s and I still love goth chicks. That is still my go-to.
I'm not saying I don't think they're hot looking. I just don't think it's good for me to date someone who's a goth person.
One of the hottest. You give me some good looking goth chick wearing like a horror T-shirt, nothing else. That's all I need. I'm good. That's we're doing this thing.
How do I know you're not like one step closer to like doing that real live munting? Because you're into
You mean declaring your Red Wings?
Oh, you motherfuckers!
Real life. What are you talking about, Casey?
Munting. You remember the whole thing we talked about this before, where we were talking.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. It's a requirement that they have a pulse, Casey. They have to be alive. There's a difference in a necrophiliac and a goth lover. Okay?
Yeah, see, Casey goes and digs up dead bodies. He's a necrophiliac.
Casey likes the Katie Vick.
He likes dead bodies.
That's not my jam.
Lord, no.
Oh my god, I can picture that.
He's not allowed in here.
Casey's like, I had to go dig up a body. I fucked the shit out of that corpse.
See, that's how I know Casey's not a necrophiliac, because he's way too lazy to dig 6 feet down with a shovel. There's no way he's doing that.
We'll get the backhoe.
Yeah,
that draws way too much attention.
Exactly. I mean, you hear a backhoe making all that, and then the grave digger is gonna come and get you. So
hey, that's true though.
He'll do it for you then.
No, if you haven't had. Okay, Casey, have you never done knife play before?
Oh hell no!
Oh my god, that's my favorite, dude.
I have
knife play. Oh my god, AJ knows what I'm talking about here.
Yeah,
oh my god.
What, you get cut? What, you like?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen it.
Dude, it is exhilarating. Oh my god, yes.
What kind of cutting are you like? Is it like they take a razor and cut you, or they take a knife and they cut you?
That's on the knife.
Either one will work. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, dude.
Just remember, that's not a knife. That's a knife.
Dude, literally, there is a girl who's, and I won't say who she is. I won't dox her, but an ex of mine who literally carved my initial into her tit.
Hell no!
Oh, my ex did that too.
She still to this day has the scar. I saw her about 6 months ago, and I asked her. I said, "You still got them scars right there?" She goes, "Oh yeah," and showed them to me right there. They are still there to this day.
Did that too.
So Texas just happy
like she was fucking crazy.
Showing them her tits.
She did that shit.
Well,
I'm telling you, it's crazy, dude.
Well,
rope play, knife play, all of it.
Well, what's crazy, my late wife, she had what's called scarification on her, on the back of her calves, on both of her calves. And to me, I'm like, oh my God, that's extreme. So when they healed up and, they scabbed and everything, so you figured those are permanent, right? Like a year or so before she passed, they were gone. Those scars were not there no more. So so all those pain she went through did not last. At least a tattoo.
Was she Was she human? That's the real question.
Oh no,
Dude, I've got a scar on my right
AJ's
wrist.
contract is not going to be renewed after today. This is the last night he's going to be on the show.
I've got a scar on my right wrist from I was with a chick and I was on top of her. We were doing the knife play thing. She literally wanted to drink blood from my wrist as we're doing it.
Fuck that.
And she slit my wrist. It's like an inch below where like that vein is in the middle of my arm.
Jesus
okay.
Christ.
And cut it right here. Dude, it was oh my God, I loved it, dude. It was great. I loved it.
I'd never been cut, but she had me cut her.
I've done it. I've been cut and I've done the cutting and I dig it, dude.
Let me ask you, Tex, let me ask you, was yours was she a cutter?
I think she had done it previously, but
that's the reason why.
As a teen, it was like it wasn't a long term thing, but it was like when we did it, it was more of a therapeutic sense. Like it was done in a safe way. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it wasn't like,
or no.
It's like, honey,
no, it was never a suicide thing. No,
it's like, honey, I dipped this scalpel in alcohol. Now it's clean, so now go ahead and cut me.
Oh, well, of course,
this wasn't.
No. If you're going to do the knife play, that you have to do it safely. You do it with a certain way. You make sure everything's clean. And you do it a certain way.
All right, guys. Let's let hop on here and say hi.
Well, thank you for coming by, Trek.
No problem, man. I'm going to be on Friday a little bit.
Have a good one, Trek.
It's tired.
I'm getting there too, so.
All right, guys. Well,
Casey's going to hop off and look up knife play on Pornhub.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
That's a first, though. I mean, I never.
Dude, okay, well, if you've never done knife play, then you've never done gunplay either.
What?
Casey hasn't done any type of play, dude.
Hey, honey, let me shoot you in the leg and see how you like that.
No, you don't. You don't actually shoot. It's like a stimulant while you're doing it. You know what I mean?
While you unload. I mean, like empty the magazine, and then it's like, all right, honey, I got the gun.
No, it's loaded. No, it's loaded.
Well, see, I've done it both ways. I've done it where her and I both saw it be unloaded. We cleared it. We did the whole thing, and we knew it was safe.
Oh, shit.
And but I was with one girl who I knew if the gun had rounds in it or not. She didn't. That was what got her going.
Oh, look, I totally did gunplay one time, but it was while I was watching the Cowboys, and I killed myself.
Why? Because they're better than your god-awful Raiders? Was that why?
No, because Tony Romo was there for 10 years and didn't do shit.
Well, I mean, if I had to be a Raiders fan, I'd probably take those spiked shoulder pads y'all wear to the games, and I'd impale myself with them because I'm never gonna win. So
by impale, do you mean sit on them rigorously?
No, I would hang them on the wall and run head first into the biggest part of the place.
You mean butt first, don't you?
No, that's you and your fantasy, sir. I don't live a sinful lifestyle like that, like you do, you flaming queer. So
this is coming from the guy who said knife play is.
It is, because that was done between a man and a lady, as God intended. Thank you very much.
And was it in your butt?
No, that is an exit only, and no, that is not how that works, sir. So,
well, I just
you and your perverted fantasies can go back to San Francisco where y'all belong. It's okay.
I think it's very sexy that you and your girlfriend played Assassin's Creed with each other.
Well, it was more of like a game of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but either way it works. You do what you do.
You know what? It doesn't shock me anymore, especially after. I mean, you're into the horror stuff, and now
I love horrors.
Horror.
Oh, horror!
Cheers to horror.
Yeah, and then he says he's into goth chicks.
Okay. Here's a game of never have I ever. Have any of y'all ever done it with a horror Halloween mask on?
No.
Come on.
Wait, am I wearing the mask or are they wearing the mask?
Yes, I have.
Either or.
Oh,
all right,
shit.
AJ, you're cool. And I'm guessing it was a pinhead mask.
Nope.
Michael.
It was Jason. Part 8.
It was a Blue's Clues mask.
No, it was a Dora the Explorer mask. He was wearing a Dora the Explorer full on face mask while he did it. It was great.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
There you go. Well, see, that's how you know if you're a true horror fan or not. If you've done it with your lady wearing the horror mask. That's how you know. So.
Tommy
wishes he had. Tommy hasn't sniffed a fucking pussy ever in his life. That boy's gonna die a virgin.
Oh,
the last time he got pussy, he came out of one. That's what's up.
He did lick a pussy. That's right, he did. His mom.
Oh.
Well, it's the truth. We all did. We all came out of our mom's snatch. We all licked it.
I was C-section. Go fuck yourself.
Except the only difference is I came in AJ Rader's mom's snatch, but that's a whole different. She begged me to as well. She was like, "I hate my son. Give me a better one." She made me come in her, so it's okay.
So wait, you're my little brother? That would make sense.
No. She, you retarded. She made me come in her because her son sucks and is retarded.
Mom, way far from the truth.
He's saying that he's going to be your stepdaddy.
There you go.
Yeah, that would never happen. That would never happen. Okay.
I mean, hold on. How old is too old to be grounded? I mean, once you're 18, you can't be grounded anymore?
I don't know. Is that the rule you have with your kids? I mean, abduction victims or what? How does it work in your house, Casey?
I'm not answering that question.
That's probably. I'd plead the fifth on that one too. But Casey, I've got homework for you, and I expect this done by Friday's show. And I will be watching for a report. I need you to go find you a goth chick and have her cut you up like this is, a home version of a Halloween film. Okay?
Tex, he doesn't even know what a fucking goth girl looks like.
No, I know what a goth girl looks like. I mean, Daphne.
We didn't say gaming girl.
Melissa
doesn't count.
Let's see, Casey. I need you to go to the nearest mall that has a Hot Topic in it. Okay.
Okay. That's still open. A mall
that's still open. Find a Hot Topic that's close to you that's open. There will be some women working in there that are of a darker variety. And I don't mean black.
Wrong.
I mean
wrong.
Whiter variety.
No, get in touch, Casey. Get in touch with Dr. Earl. He'll get you some fucking goth girls.
Dr. Earl's like Dr. Earl. Who knows where he is? I don't even know.
He lives right by you.
He might stab you. Not gonna lie, he might stab you.
Casey. He might shoot you with the
AR. But see, Casey, here's the thing: just go to the Hot Topic. This is AJ. This is for beginners here. He doesn't need. We're trying to keep this simple here. Okay, go to the Hot Topic or Spencer's Gifts will work as well. They both have horror chicks in them.
And horrors.
And horrors. Horrors are. Hopefully you can find both.
Hopefully both.
That would, but. Find you this lady and be like, hey, I need to do some rough stuff in the worst way possible. I need to get this done stat. Let's go.
Yeah, just don't sound creepy like that.
Just don't sound creepy. Do a little more suave. If you have to, offer them money because you're desperate, but it's okay. Tell them that you have Nintendo games that they can have sex for because that's what you do. But, it's okay.
Oh, so I asked them, like, just on the very low profile, it's like, are you in knife play?
No, you don't just come out. You have to. We'll have that conversation once you get the chick, okay? One step at a time. Okay.
Does golf
just pull out a knife and then point at your dick and be like, yes or no?
Yeah, see if you do that. You do that, you're definitely going to jail. Then that's if you do that, there probably won't be a show.
Was caught beaten off in Hot Topic.
Oklahoma man threatens sex at knife point in an Oklahoma mall. I can see it right now. That'd be great.
No, wouldn't it be threatening himself at knife point? It's like because he said I pointed my the knife at my dick, so I'm threatening myself, right?
Well, hang on, walk into the Hot Topic with the knife out, point at your junk, and be like, "Hey, this thing's not going to suck itself. Come on, man." Something like that. So,
well,
it should work out fine.
You know what I really want to see is we should coach Casey.
It's time for a night out with your knife out.
No. We should. Casey needs to do like a live stream. He needs to go to a mall to the Hot Topic and try to pick up a chick. Like just flirt. Just see the reaction. We could coach him.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
What do I have? Like one earbud in?
Yeah. We could coach you. We could smooth talk.
Put an earpiece in your ear, and we'll talk to you.
You were going to do the same thing. You were going to do the same thing for that trial you had for Derailed. About the whole 6 foot thing or whatever, right?
He was supposed to actually go interview people as a tree.
Whoa.
No, he was supposed to stand there as a tree that says he identified as one. But he was supposed to go into a Chick-fil-A and do the whole 6 foot thing or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
With the stick.
Yes, I remember.
He should.
I forgot where I had to dress up with like 5 masks, the face.
Yeah, you had to do the face shields, the whole thing. Yeah.
I think seeing Casey out in the wild would be a great video just to see if he actually shits his pants or actually goes for the kill. No, seriously.
You know what? I'm not.
I think underneath all that, Casey's got some courage.
Hang on, guys. I did ask him who was his number one crush, like wrestler wise. He said Paige. That's a goth chick. I don't think he's too far off of liking these women.
Well, I mean, she used to be goth,
but that's a character.
I think for her, I think that's a lifestyle.
Yeah,
I don't think that's a character.
That was definitely a lifestyle. But
I think that was art imitating life, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, yeah.
She doesn't even look like a goth anymore. She's starting to get a little bit more color, doesn't she?
She's paler than fucking Sheamus.
I mean, she is not as white as she used to be.
The last time I saw her on Twitter, she was pale, black hair, black makeup, black everything, covered in tattoos. That's goth. If it ain't goth, I don't know what it is. So.
Dude, I got a question. Does these goth women, I have to ask, do they have to be skinny or can they be big women too?
I think for you, that's dealer's choice, and I know you like them chunky, so you do you. So.
Well, I mean, see,
I've been told fat girls need love too. They're just not getting it from me.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, Casey.
So.
If you like big girls, which you do,
yes,
I say go for it. If she's a chunky or big girl, whatever you want to call her. I say go for it. If she's gothic, just,
When
tell her you got a dick piercing. There you go. That will set them off right there.
Yeah, there you
go. I mean, like, should I ask them how? I mean, I want to get my dick pierced. I mean, can you show me where?
No, that's not what you say. That's the first dumbass. You don't say that. You say I have a dick piercing. Do you want to play with it?
See,
that's what you say.
Casey, I will warn you. Entering the BDSM world, it takes a minute getting used to it. I will give you fair warning on that. It's not something you just stroll into, and so take it slow. That's all. The best advice.
I find this funny. I find this really funny, Tex, that you're talking about BDSM, right? But yet You don't like any of the Hellraiser movies, and that's clearly BDSM and homosexuals. No. You've said it on record. You have said it.
Oh no. Well, that's what I'm saying. See, I've always said I like the character of Pinhead. I like the idea of him.
Right.
But I hate his films.
It's not his films, though. He's not a main character. He's not a main character.
That's part of the problem. If they focused more on Pinhead,
3 is the only movie.
Right. And that's probably, if I had to pick one to watch, it would either be 2 or 3 because there's more Pinhead in it.
Right.
But I'm just not a Hellraiser guy.
I think he's more open into it, but he just won't admit it. Let's just be real.
The Hellraiser films, they're kind of boring. The first one, it drags too much for me. I'll be honest.
Exactly.
And like, I'm not even a huge fan, and I know this is blasphemous, but the first Friday the 13th. If I never watch that movie again, it's too soon. I don't care.
It's not good.
It's not about Jason. It's Mrs. Voorhees. I don't care. Not interested in it. Even the first, even Halloween 1978. That's barely in my top 5 of Halloween films.
Right. You like Rob Zombies.
I'm a Rob Zombie guy. I love Halloween 4. I love Halloween Kills. I put all of those over the first Halloween.
Hell, Casey likes H2O the best because he thinks it's about water.
H2O is horrible. I hate that.
Well, no, I didn't say I like H2O. I was highly.
So you don't like water?
I bet Casey would call it H20 if he read the poster. What's Halloween H20? What is this? I don't know what's going on here.
Well, technically, that's what it is.
Technically,
it is Halloween 20, but people call it H2O because it's, it's water.
No, it's H2O because that's the way it reads out. It's Halloween 20 years later is what it is.
Yeah, but when you call it H2O, it's well known for water. But I'm very disappointed.
Okay. Like if you want like an example of what a goth girl that I love. Okay, Scout Taylor go watch Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, 2009.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Scout Taylor Compton. It plays Laurie Strode in that film, and she's like blonde, but she's gothed out.
I got a better one.
What's that?
Hellraiser 3. Terry. If you see her, she's the goth girl that's with JP. Yeah. She's fucking smoking hot. I would fuck her any day of the week.
Or I can do you one better, and I'm not sure you cannot do it. Texas Chainsaw 3D. There's a chick, Alexandra Daddario. Have you ever seen her?
No. I'm not a real big Texas Chainsaw fan.
Have you seen the first season of True Detective?
No, I have, like, to be honest with you, the only true crime I'm really into is like the Charles Manson stuff. That's
okay. Well, there's a film. It's got Alexandra Daddario in it. It's called We Summon the Darkness. It came out probably 2 or 3 years ago, and Alexandra Daddario is in that film. Go look at what she looks like in that movie.
What is it called again?
We Summon the Darkness.
We Summon the Darkness? Okay, I'm going to look it up right now.
Pull it up while we're on there. And look at Alexandra Daddario from that film. I would murder everybody on this call if she asked me to.
No.
Bloody.
I was about to do something.
She's okay. She ain't got that big of tits. I mean, I'm a tits kind of guy.
No. Pull up Alexandra Daddario.
I'm looking at her right now.
True Detective, first season. She is.
Yeah, I'm looking at her.
You tell me she ain't got enough chest, boy. She got more than you need. I tell you what.
I like my double D's and.
So, like I said, there's I love me a spooky chick. They're fun. I like them. Do I maybe dabble in the dark side of things? Yeah, but you know what? That's what keeps things fun and interesting. But it's all good. So,
okay, maybe she's got a nice rack on her. I can see it now.
Have I maybe participated in a few blood rituals? Possibly. But you know what? I'm good.
That's not the only sacrificials he's done.
So are you saying there's probably...
Come on, he lives on a farm.
Was it like a pentagram on the floor, and you have like a bunch of candles around you?
Well,
we're not talking about Child or Friday Chucky now.
I've never pentagram play that's more commercialized. That's what the people who don't know what it is. That's what they normally do. But
yeah, that's Friday Chucky over there.
I can't reveal everything, but I will say this: I've dabbled in the darker side of life, especially there's a reason why I really love October, but
he sounds just like Frank from the fucking from Hellraiser. He sounds just like Frank.
There's there's a lot of especially when it comes to the solstices and exploring the darker side of the spiritual world. It can be a lot of fun. So,
like the dark side, right, of the Force, like you're
definitely not. This is not some Star Wars nerd shit.
So. Don't get me wrong, Casey. I love me some Star Wars, but no, he's talking about something way beyond your fucking puny little mind can think of.
Something I'm talking about is playing with the devil, basically, is what I'm talking about.
My ex did that shit before, dude. Oh my god, I couldn't believe that shit.
Well, I mean, it blows my mind about this whole thing with gunplay and knife play. See, when I've been told from women, they're like, "Hey, I'll do like pull the hair and honestly spank."
So standard.
The standard stuff. I feel like when you go
like missionary is your thing.
Well, for me, beyond that, like even the strangulation stuff, to me, that's
about hitting,
like punching her or something,
beating the shit out of each other. Yeah.
No.
See, AJ would since AJ's a super fan of the Hellraiser stuff, especially the first two films. He has more
three.
Yeah, I could put 3 in there too. He knows more.
3 is my favorite out of all of them. 2, 1, and 2, you could get rid of them.
Well, no. I'm not talking about what your favorite. I'm talking about especially the plot with Christy's uncle. I can't remember his name now.
Frank.
Was that Frank? Yeah.
That's why I said you are just like Frank.
There's a lot of that kind of stuff that I have dabbled in, participated in, because you know what? That's just good fucking fun.
That's why I said, if you want to think, Casey, if it's all over Hellraiser, I'll send you a picture of him. This is who fucking Tex reminds me of. Like, I'll send it after the show. Okay. That's what Tex is. Tex is that kind of freak.
There's nothing wrong with shedding a little blood for a little pleasure. That's one thing that I will give Hellraiser.
What's your pleasure, sir?
I mean, there was blood when I had sex a few times, and it was.
Have you ever ripped a girl from limb to limb?
What?
Have you ever ripped a girl?
Ripped the girl?
Yeah, have you ever ripped a girl?
Has. No, if he doesn't know what that means, he never has. No.
That means your dick's not big enough. That's what that means. It means you actually ripped her a new one.
Literally, you ripped the whole ribs.
I get you. I got you. No, I never did that. But the only one that I only had one woman complain, and I feel like it's false.
You know you're on air, right, Casey?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like this one was a false complaint because I broke up with her and I left her. So when she was like telling me that you got a small dick, I'm like, hold on.
All girls say that after you break up with them.
Exactly. I'm like, it was not a problem beforehand.
Exactly.
Well, that's when you tell her that even a 747 would look small in the Grand Canyon. That's when you just reply.
Triple H made that famous.
There you go. Or you can go hot dog in the hallway. You know, pick your pleasure here. But yes.
I think that'd be more of my style, the hot dog in the hallway.
There you go.
In reality, though, I understand Casey's scenario right now because, like, he's trying to get some nookie regardless, and we all know who he's trying to get it from right now.
And I mean, obviously, I'm yanking your chain here, Casey, with the whole spooky stuff that I'm into. You're very vanilla, and you do you. I want you do your thing, my friend.
Well,
Let's be real. In the horror genre, Casey would be Chucky.
No, in the horror genre, Casey is the wheelchair kid from Friday the 13th Part 3 that gets kicked down the stairs backwards.
No,
that's who Casey is.
That's not right. That's fucked up. That's not right. I mean, at least you would say that was Mikkel.
No. Casey is the halfway retarded guy from Friday Part 5 that gets axed to death because he keeps showing off his chocolate bars to the guy cutting wood. That's who
yeah.
What?
Yeah,
that's who Casey is. Yeah.
Roy's son.
Roy's son, yeah. That's who he is.
See, every once in a while I do something not as vanilla as you say. I go doggy style.
It's because you're not. That's still vanilla.
That's normal. That's so normalized.
I mean, come on, dude. At 14, I was doing doggy style.
Right.
That's vanilla.
Okay, that's how I like it. I mean, for me,
I like it too, doggy style. Don't get me wrong. I love to fucking get a girl from behind and do doggy style. Yeah, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck was that?
What?
Oh, was that Tex?
What?
Did you say you?
Yeah, no, it was a great one.
Okay, yeah.
I thought
that was
no, Casey, I could see Casey's too relaxed to get into that
He's
kind
a good
of stuff.
person. He's not fucked up like we are.
Casey's too pure, honestly. Casey is too. I mean, it takes a certain kind to get into that kind of thing. That's not Casey's bag, and that's Casey, okay. There's nothing wrong.
He's
with
innocent. That. Yeah, like Casey. Like I've said over and over again. You're like, though you're older than us. No.
Casey's not. Innocent. Casey's not innocent by any sense of the word because his internet history would prove otherwise. But
I know that, but I'm talking about in general. Like I know Casey's older than us, but he's like a little brother to me.
See,
he's very innocent.
Okay, Casey, well, answer this question honestly. Would you ever walk up to the woman you're with, slap her as hard as you can, grab her by the throat, and then tell her exactly what you want her to do?
Girls like that kind of shit.
No.
There you go. Then you're not into that. That's all you need to know right there.
Girls like that shit. Believe it or not.
I know they do. To me, I just can't.
Girls want to be submitted. They don't want.
When I say that, I don't mean you walk up and you play slap. I mean you actually.
Yeah, I know. I know because I'm like, but I just can't do it because one, I feel like I'm gonna actually hurt them, and I don't want to do that.
See that right there, because I don't have that trigger in my brain that stops me from doing that. Therein lies the difference.
Well,
I would never now, but see, it does need to be mentioned here. All of this is done with consent. That's the most important
and safe
part.
Words. And
safe words, consent. Nothing is ever done that neither party
no
wants.
rape involved with this.
No, everything is consenting adulted. Everything else. That's what makes it okay. Because otherwise, that's no.
Well, hold on. I mean, it's like on Family Guy where the old man. Oh, someone said 27 no's and 1 yes equals yes.
Oh, Quagmire. Yeah. Quagmire. Well, let's see. That's the whole thing. When you're getting into the bondage kind of thing,
or collars and leashes,
whatever it is, whatever your flavor of ice cream is, whatever you're into. It's all done with, like I said, consenting adults. Everybody knows what they're getting into. It's all agreed upon ahead of time. And it's all in good fun. You know what I mean? Now, you can do the SM stuff without the more spooky, darker side stuff that I.
Yeah, whips and chains.
Well, I mean more of the blood play and the ritual stuff.
Casey, I'm talking about Casey though.
Yes, you can do the physical stuff without the satanic stuff, I guess, if you just really want to get down to it. But, you can separate the two. It is possible.
Tex, you know what's fucked up is Casey's going to go to bed tonight all fucked up because of what we're talking about. You're seriously putting shit in this kid's head.
He's going to have
nightmares.
I'm gonna get a message tomorrow. I'll be like, "You motherfucker! I couldn't sleep last
night." Well, no, I'll be like on my phone.
You're gonna get a message from his mom saying, "What the fuck?"
I'll be like, okay.
You should have seen how big the pee stain was on his bed. I had to clean up. You piece of crap,
Oh God.
Oh, that's funny.
I had a good joke going. I totally forgot. God damn it.
Well, see, that's the whole thing. It's, yes, I'm a good little God-fearing Christian boy. Yes.
But he's fucked up inside.
100%, yes. It's, maybe I've done some things that, maybe I'm playing both sides a little bit. Maybe I'm playing both. There you go. Devil's advocate. That's a good term. I like that term. Yes. So, yeah. It's all good.
Let's go ahead and wrap this shit up for the night.
But no,
AJ, go ahead. AJ, go ahead and flush the toilet again.
You want me to do it?
What?
I can do it. It's not a big deal.
Sure.
I think that's a good segment. Hold on. Let me go take out the lizard. Take out the snake real quick.
What's up? Oh my God, you sick fuck. Oh, how many times does he need shit?
He's got a problem with his diet, He needs to eat some.
I fart a lot. I poop too much and I get tired.
A few too many trips to the Taco Bell today.
Well, that's your problem. Instead of go to Taco Bell, go to Taco Bueno. That's better.
I think that was just for the fun of it, dude. I didn't take no shit.
Well, I'm gonna hop off here. I gotta charge my earbuds anyway. So y'all ain't do shit. We'll talk to you later.
So, see you.
All right, so let's end this show.
I'm probably gonna go live tomorrow.
For the gaming award.
Yeah, if not, I have a Zelda game, but I have to redo it with music because I got copyright for the Zelda music, so I'm gonna have to lay it with something else.
I was just about to ask you about that because you know how we're calling it Wednesday Night Nitro. I wonder because I've seen so many people on YouTube use the WCW Monday Nitro theme in general.
Oh, it wasn't because
maybe we could do no. I was thinking maybe we should try that for the intro.
I had to get something close,
Well, you can do a cover. Not the actual song, but like a cover. Like I could find a cover and ask the dude if it's okay to use it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And
we can try to figure something out.
Right.
I mean, if I can piece it together, I would. The best person who, like, my best intros,
right?
My best friend does my best intros. Like, I'll do the stuff in the beginning, and then the intros is what he done, and then so I don't know. We could try to work something like that. I think it's a good, and definitely it'd be cool if we get something going for Fridays.
Well, Friday Night Raw.
Yeah.
Do like fucking like the old like Raw is War.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Because technically, the WWF doesn't own those songs anymore. You know how many people use them on YouTube? They don't get fucking copyright strikes or nothing.
No, but I'm sure they get copyrighted. It's not strikes. They'll get like the one video I just did with the, like
Yeah,
I
but
said,
you're using logos. There's a big difference. That's like you throwing up a WCW Monday Nitro logo. Yeah, it's gonna get fucking hit. But like, if you use like graphics, like Wednesday Night Nitro, but use like the WCW font,
yeah.
that's okay. Because fucking
Oh
Tony
yeah.
Schiavone uses it all the time. Eric Bischoff uses it all the time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're not copyrighted, even though they've worked for Vince. They're still
Oh
not getting
yeah.
copyrighted.
I mean, I don't think you can copyright that font really.
Yeah, as long as you're not using those letters or those,
Yeah.
you're not going to get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
It's like now if you're saying, "Oh, this is WCW Wednesday night with Casey and AJ," that that will get you hit.
Yeah.
But like if you're just using a font style and doing whatever, you can't get in trouble for that shit.
I agree.
Because if that was the case, WWE would have to move everything that has WCW with TNT and TBS, and they would have to delete it because technically, with that Turner logo, they don't own that Turner logo, so they would have to get rid of it.
Yeah, but I'm sure they can blur it, or I'm sure
They haven't blurred it yet.
But I mean,
that's intellectual property.
Yeah, I'm just saying if they had a problem, they'd done it before with all the WWF logos. Where
way back in the day, like the scratch and the block F.
Yeah, where they kept on blur. It was like you had eye problems because everything was blurred out.
Oh yeah, I remember those. Yep. But yeah, dude, we'll figure out something. I'll look up some covers, and whoever's the music person behind it, I'll ask them like, "Hey, my buddy and you're doing a show. Can we use it?" If they say yeah, then cool, we got something to use. Because I'll look on YouTube and check. I'm always on there if I'm not working.
Awesome, I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, sign off, plug your shit, because if anybody wants to find me, if you're not my friend already on Facebook or on Twitter, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Go ahead, Casey.
Yeah, mine tomorrow I'll be on the Game Awards on here, so I'll probably do more of a reaction if StreamYard lets me. I mean, right now it's doing great. When it first started off,
it was dog shit in the beginning today.
Yeah.
Well, let's just plug text for the reason. Slasher Vision, fucking Twitter. You can find Texas fucking hillbilly and bread ass over there. What? Joe Compton, he was on earlier.
Yeah. And then you got
plug him.
Trackopedia with the
horn. It was very nice meeting you, Dee. That was fucking cool as hell, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, between you and him,
who
you and Deity both kind of almost sound the same, almost a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, you guys kind of sound almost the same.
Really?
Yeah, I was.
Oh,
but yep. Let's go ahead and I'll see you either tomorrow or Friday.
Oh yeah, you'll see me both days. That's cool.
Alrighty.
All right, see you guys later.
See ya. Let's end this.